It's time to get loud and it's time to get funny!
Yeah!
Woo! Welcome back to episode 57. We have some trash. Yeah. We have some garbage. We have the Silent Hill trailer, which might be both. And politics. It's going to be great. There's going to be so much
politics
dystopia.
Is definitely going to be trash and garbage.
Yeah.
We took a little bit of time off. Tristan here was sick.
I got real sick.
It happens, brother. And then
eating sadly a succulent Chinese meal.
You know, I've had a place that I've gone to before where it's like they gave me food poisoning 2 times, but it's really good the other times, so I keep going.
Oh yeah.
I have that with a roti place. It's like, maybe don't order the vegetable curry, but the chicken one's fine.
That's the thing. I got the thing that I usually get, typically, at the Chinese place, which doesn't make me sick usually.
But this time...
Well, maybe it was some other factor. I don't know. You can't discredit that dish.
True.
Outright.
Here's open to something else entirely.
Sadly, speaking of succulent Chinese meals, rest in peace to the real one.
Yeah.
Mr. Who?
What is it? Oh, have you seen this? Do you have a video pulled up, Tristan?
I've never.
I do not.
This individual.
You've absolutely seen the video. Hang on.
You probably ran into it a few times. I've ran into it a couple times.
It's entirely possible that I haven't.
It's possible. The internet is a fucking wild place.
There we go. It's YouTube, so it'll probably take a minute.
Okay. Oh, it's live leak. Oh, beautiful.
Hang on.
So they're arresting a man.
Okay, so I can't go. Well,
okay. YouTube is just being goofy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's probably something to do with my my plug-in.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
Come on.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? How dare get your hands off me.
No, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell. One cup, look. Babe and
yeah. Like a gift from the heavens. I've never seen this video. That's great.
Rest in peace, man. He was arrested.
What was that? Why was he getting arrested?
Okay, so he was getting arrested because I think it was like a credit card fraud guy or someone who was like a serial dine and dasher or something like that. They were like they were all waiting in like a restaurant to catch him, and they thought he was the guy, but he wasn't the guy.
So they got the wrong dude entirely.
So complete fuck up. Yeah. That's great.
Complete fuck up. Got his dick touched and all for nothing. Didn't get to eat any Chinese meals.
They didn't even. Yeah. They didn't even buy him dinner. Literally didn't even buy him dinner. That sucks. That just sucks.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Che, rest in peace, champ. Braver than a lot of us.
Hell yeah. I see you know your judo well. So that's our first story. Rest in peace to that guy.
Absolute.
So we got anything that we want to get into before we get into some silly shit?
Well, Bane was just talking before we recorded about how he saw Alien Ramadan.
Yeah, Alien Ramadan. Which
Ramadan. Amy Ramadan is what you watched. Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to see her get attacked by a facehugger too. Yeah.
Inshallah.
No, the thing I'll say with this this new Alien movie is it very like. The director at one point said this movie would not be about the member berries, to which I will say that was a fucking complete lie. This movie is filled with member berries.
I've only seen the half in the bag review, but it sounds from their description of it, It basically sounds like the entire script is composed of nothing but like callbacks and catchphrases from other Alien movies. It sounds just disgusting, which is really unfortunate because they described the setting and the plot, and I'm like, man, that sounds really cool. Like generational miners in this oppressive, horrible regime, like in space.
I'm
and
pretty sure that's a
everything.
Doctor Who episode.
Probably several.
It's a couple, yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a cool story, but then apparently it's just kind of sloppy fucking memberberry dreck, and it apparently looks quite nice. Is that accurate?
It is a very beautiful, like a beautifully shot film. Like it is all on stages. They did a lot of practical work this movie. The face huggers are probably the most intense they've ever been in an Alien film. These fuckers, there's like 100 of them, and they are running throughout the ship. And it's the most brutal facehugger kill also in this film.
Some crazy dino action.
The way I would describe it is like if you've ever wanted to see like a chest burster properly, like how long it takes for it to like bust through a chest. This movie does that. This movie answers that question for you.
Well, I've never asked that question, but I guess so. Sure.
But this, I would say, is definitely Disney trying to course correct. I would describe it as the Force Awakens of the Alien films.
Oh,
well,
God.
hopefully it turns out better.
Yeah.
That's a despicable notion.
But it's effectively them trying to get away from Ridley Scott's...
Does that make...
Yeah.
Does that make, like, Alien... Does that make, like...
Prometheus and...
Prometheus and Covenant, are those like the new like Alien prequels?
Those were the Alien prequels, basically. It was Ridley Scott.
I'm pretty sure Prometheus was literally an Alien prequel.
Yeah, they both are, but it's Ridley Scott getting way more heady about it. And,
lore bullshit and just like weird, like I'll do the fingering. He's trying to get all philosophical.
Yeah.
It's him up his own ass way too much, and he might have gone a little too far in a few places. Yeah, it sounds a lot like the Star Wars prequels.
I would say with Prometheus, the way I would describe it is it's the flirting versus harassment meme. Prometheus is definitely flirting when it comes to its, like being heady and kind of like out there and like, oh, what if God hated us? What if we made God or God made us? Kind of thing. And what if we met God and it ended up wanting to hate us and kill us? It's him again getting a little too deep in the weeds. Also looking at his own future. It's also him looking at his own future and being like, oh, eventually I'm gonna die one day. And then in Alien Covenant, he kind of forgets some of that, and it just becomes kind of like Alien 3, or actually Alien Resurrection. It becomes closer to Alien Resurrection, where just like, all right, we got to have all of the things that we thought were God get killed by this new thing that the android creates, which is basically the xenomorph. And then it becomes a xenomorph after it starts breeding with the engineers. Don't
From
ask
Halo?
me. No. These big tall albino dudes.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. There's
I thought he was Prometheus.
See, here's the thing. There's a whole planet of Prometheuses, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Promethei. And eventually this is going to culminate in a third film, but I'm going to be 100% honest here. Alien Covenant is a worse experience in this movie. Like, for all the problems this movie Romulus has, like, we'll get into spoilers for a second, and people just skip ahead after I'll raise my hand in a way after that, but they bring back...
Do a little Hitler Heil so they know you're done with
I'll do two hands. There we go. So, spoilers now.
Sick of spoilers! There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So, they bring back Rook from the first film, played by Ian Holm, who has been dead for, I think, a decade.
Horribly CGI'd in fucking face.
Yeah, most of the time it looks okay, and there are times where it's like he turns maybe a little too fast. It's like, oh, that was jarring.
Yeah.
But the rest of this movie is very visually, like, it's a treat. The visual effects are some of the best they've ever been in these movies. There's a scene of it's shown in the trailer, so this isn't a spoiler. in Zero Gravity, where they're trying to pirouette through something, without spoiling too much here. Because that's actually a really cool scene, and you should go into that entirely unspoiled, but they spoiled it in the trailer, so I can talk about it. But there's a moment where they have to kind of spin through zero gravity because the ship's gravity drive gets fucked up completely. So there's some scenes that are impressive, but it really does kind of feel like somebody was given the chance to Force Awakens Aliens 1, but in a horror setting. It is a new story. It takes place between Alien and Aliens. And Alien... They introduced a lot of things that were in...
It's just kind of like a throwaway... reboot, basically.
I wouldn't entirely say throwaway. I really think they're setting up... they're setting up a sequel, and it seemed to be a very interesting setup. So... and the characters were likable. All of them except for the two British chavs who, they don't last...
Well, they're British.
Yeah. They don't last too long. You don't gotta cut them.
Hey, now, Ken Icarus is gonna take offense to that.
He's not a chav.
He's the nice Brit.
He's a
the
good
one.
Brit.
There's one, you know?
Yeah, there's a few.
There's a guy, this
handful.
is totally unrelated, except he is a movie guy. There's a guy I talked about on stream recently who's basically the counter-universe Ken Icarus. He's also influenced by, like, Cinemassacre and Channel Awesome. He's also a Britoid. He also has, like, a wife and kids that are occasionally in his videos, but he's also, instead of being a cool, wholesome dude, he's like a fucking weird lolcow who can't keep himself out of drama and making himself, like, canceling himself for some reason. Cool dude. Cinematic Venom. Recommend it.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that in the stream. It was like...
The guy, 3 hours he spent talking about Lord of the Rings and called it, and just basically kept calling it gay. Great reviewer. That's what I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's then of course also like a 9-hour EFAP talking about it, which, to their credit, is actually
shorter than most.
It's quite funny actually. They do
shit.
Analyze pretty well how bad that review is, but that's also like, pretty simple. It's shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, it's it's very simple. Like, all right, line it up. I get it.
And I lost my weed, and now I'm on fire. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's no good. You don't want to be on fire. All right.
Yeah, I typically recommend avoiding that.
I hate that. Sometimes I'm smoking, and it'll just like fucking like the little bit of weed
little cherry,
shoots out.
little cherry pops out. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It sucks when you're outside.
Oh fuck! I should show something off. Just continue talking real quick. I gotta grab something.
Well, I was gonna ask if you had anything more to say about but instead I will say I once saw Alien, the first one, and I always meant to see the second one. The first Alien is really, really good. I saw it in a period like 10, 12 years ago when I was trying to watch all the big popular movies like Die Hard and Alien and yada yada. And I loved Alien. It's such a great... I was like blown away by it. So I mean, I really got to get around to getting disappointed by all of the sequels except the first one eventually.
Yeah, Aliens...
I know the second one is great.
Oh yeah, Aliens is like the best. It's the best way to do a sequel. James Cameron notoriously went into a writer's room, put Alien on a whiteboard and then drew an S and then put $2 signs with and it was he wasn't wrong.
Amazing.
That's great.
Because it's like the natural sequel is make more aliens, put them all on screen, and they did it.
Oh, yeah.
It's far less horror, but it's such good action.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's more of an action movie.
By the way, I have to just show off the $100 bill joint.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's the good shit.
I like it.
That's it.
I got Wu-Tang
I wish I
Clan
was...
joints one time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, that's fucking slick.
I wish I had something to smoke. I just have tea and chapstick.
I just got the...
I'd smoke that, I guess.
Vape. Can't smoke inside here in this apartment, but...
I lost my fucking vape at some point in time. I have no idea where it is.
I
And a little
genuinely,
bit left.
I genuinely at one point have thought about buying one of those fucking air tags for this, because I have lost this vape so many times.
I gotta get those for everything. That would be really helpful.
Dude, it's so great for, like...
Yeah, you just
So great
just
for
open
my
up your
keys.
app and there's like 18 air tags all around your apartment. You don't know which is which.
Oh, well, no,
One
it's
of
got...
them is across the city.
Oh, yeah, that's something also, too. It'll tell you, like, the moment you walk away from it, it's like, hey, this was in this place. Did you forget this? It's like, oh, shit. All right, turn back around. So I got that for my backpack.
Imagine getting that for like everything that you left in your apartment
Oh.
every single time you leave.
Bring, bring, bring. Oh, God. But yeah, let's go to the next story here. Yeah,
All right.
I will say this. The new Aliens, it's a good watch. It's entertaining. You won't leave the theater entirely drained of energy like Borderlands. Which, by the way, take a guess on where it currently is in the box office top 10.
Off of it?
It's still in the top 10. I would not jinx you on that, but I do like that you thought that.
10.
It's not 10. It is number 9. It went from number...
What's number 10?
It is a new Indian film that made $2 million.
Well, that'll do it.
Yep.
Borderlands made more than $2 million.
It made $3 million last weekend. Yeah, some people got really disappointed.
Shocking.
Yeah, I guess people are watching that shit.
Not much.
I will say the Alien movie really fucking depressed Mike and Jay. Mike literally said it made him sad.
I'm gonna have to watch
So-
your review. I'm interested because admittedly, yeah, the
I'm hearing two very different things right now, so exciting.
I
got
want to
some,
see the review on it. I haven't watched. I've watched a review on Borderlands, which I mostly agreed with. So I'm.
Yeah, that was a great video.
I got
Oh.
some potpourri topics. Check out this kid chugging a beer.
Woo!
It's definitely not sweet tea. It's a beer.
It's probably.
Keep on going, buddy. Keep on
Yeah,
going.
yeah. Woo!
Come
Proud
on.
to be not an American.
Dude,
There we go.
I could do that at that age.
Congrats, bro.
I mean, I hope it was real beer.
I hope it was too. That would have been
For
fucking.
having to sit through a whole football game or whatever.
Especially if it's like a Mets
Poor kid.
game.
So,
Oh,
a new Minecraft update dropped.
Ooh.
oh boy.
It's real. Typically, I wouldn't talk about it, but check this out.
You know I love Minecraft.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh, it's big rigs. Infinite speed. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Whee!
Hell
So
yeah.
that's pretty funny. Apparently, people like
like
flipping
that.
a shit about it because they changed the way that like redstone works. I don't know. I just think that's funny.
It's
I'm not
impressive
sure
how that
about
works.
No Minecraft,
Whee!
but
Yeah.
that's cool.
But my most experience with Minecraft is I'll build a wheat farm somewhere, and then I'll get really, really into the wheat farm, and then stop playing it after like a month. So
That's fair.
it eventually just gets me building a fucking wheat farm.
You want to see something stupid?
All right.
I love it.
Do not go after this person,
Okay.
please. Lesbians can be attracted to men. Lesbians can kiss men. Lesbians can have sex with men. Lesbians can date men. Lesbians can date multiple men. Lesbians can have sex with multiple men. Lesbians can cuddle men. Lesbians can do whatever they want to do with men consensually.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Theoretically, they can.
Yeah, it's
That would just be like the community note here says. That's called bisexuality.
Well, yeah, I mean, all
Yeah.
of the things except the first one, really. I'd
I mean,
say
yeah, I
you can't
guess,
choose
maybe.
who you're attracted to, but if you're a lesbian, you can kiss and have sex with men.
Yeah.
It's just not something you'd probably ever do.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you can-
Technically, this is mostly correct. You know?
yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know,
I guess by volume, but less by like
but
It's
what
also
they're actually
completely-
saying.
It's also completely stupid and insane.
yeah,
but,
it's
you know.
like
that's
again
to
that
be
is
expected.
typically just called bisexuality, but
Yeah.
I mean, like I can see a lesbian having sex with a man to have a child.
Bane, wait, Bane. This
Yeah.
person's Latinx. Let's all
I mean,
back
hey,
up. Let's all back up.
The Latinx might have this, yes.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about here.
Jesus Christ.
Admittedly, I didn't see the Latinx till you said that. I'm like, oh god.
Afro-Indigenous Latinx. So don't
I
even
see
fuck
this
around
bio.
with
It's
that.
it's word salad to me.
Admittedly,
yeah.
it's kind of like reading French, but yeah. I mean,
Nah,
it's
French
like,
is easier.
But yeah, it's. I did see. Oh god, did you see that Les Woke Swap tweet?
What?
Oh, let me find it. Hold
Okay, I
on.
gotta see that. I
wanna
also
see some Le Woke slop.
I completely forgot about this until I got a notification from Chris Reagan. Did y'all see that fucking breakdancer at the Olympics?
Oh, yeah. We can't show it because the Olympics apparently has been very copyright strike heavy.
Yeah, it's
Talk about
NBC,
the guy
isn't
got
it?
his
That they're
schmeat
doing
on
that?
the pole.
We did.
That's
We only
different.
showed a photo.
We did.
Yeah.
We only showed a photo because admittedly all you really need to show was a photo of.
Boink. Yeah.
There was a yeah.
I do deserve
What happened this time?
It was a hilariously bad breakdance performance at the Olympics.
Yeah, so
by a breakdancer called Ray Gun.
They do.
That,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I forgot who added it.
I think
this was
the first and so far only year because 2028's Los Angeles one, which you think would be, I'm going to be 100% honest here, you think would be perfect for the breakdancing community.
Breakdance Central, yeah, that's breaking too.
Yeah, exactly. You think they would be the home of breakdancing, but they have said that it's not coming for 2028, which I don't get it.
Well, it seems like maybe it's a bit of a failure this time. So.
Oh, it was, but
I haven't seen any Olympics shit. I used to follow some of the Olympics, but
I used to too. There was a girl.
I've been seeing it against my will.
I knew a girl from around my the area when I was growing up who ended up being a diver in I think 2012. I think it was 2012 or 2016, but outside of that, I don't typically watch the Olympics. It's not really my cup of tea. It's on every 4 years and it takes over 1 or 2 channels.
Yeah, and I'm usually watching cable network television, so that does upset my day.
Yeah.
Well, while you're looking for the tweet, which one of your articles do you want me to pull up?
Pull up the first one.
Pull up some goddamn pizza rolls. I'm hungry.
I wish I had pizza rolls, man. You kidding? Probably best that I don't eat them though.
Michael Madsen.
Yeah, Michael Madsen got arrested for shoving his wife.
This was breaking.
Shoving. Oh, I read shooting.
Yeah,
okay.
Wow, this was updated 30 minutes ago. So this is breaking.
Reservoir Dogs star was taken in by police for shoving his wife Deanna Madsen, 64, before locking her out of their home. Oh.
Yeah. This was something that was breaking when I was reading another story. By the way, here is the tweet, and you gotta click the full tweet, but the French language is so embarrassingly funny.
Alright. Oh boy, I'm gonna try to fucking...
Don't
Les fétiches...
Don't try.
Oh yeah, les fétiches l'op sera toujours meilleur que les séries Netflix avec du wokisme et des pronoms libtard. Jesus Christ.
What a joke of a language. I'm sorry.
Fetish slop.
I gotta see what this means.
Wokisme.
Fetish slop will always be better than that. Fetish slop will always be better than Netflix series with wokism and pronouns, libtard.
Fetish slop?
Yeah,
I guess. Oh, because
it's literally because of actually.
So yeah.
Oh right, fetish.
Yeah,
slop.
There is a Japanese manga currently going on where the character's name is Latina, and it was because the guy translated it. I can't remember who I talked about that with recently, but it was Gabe. Yeah.
Last time we recorded, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm high. Cut me some slack.
Understandable.
You're always high, Bane.
Yeah, what do you think I do?
I wish I was.
Literally, it's I always have this shit a moment. Well, actually, I don't. Not always the time I'm off work. It's sometimes when it's 12:30.
Yeah, this might be a joke or something. I'm not sure.
It might be. But admittedly, yeah.
There we go.
The French language is goofy as shit. Les fétiches slop.
Les fétiches slop sera toujours meilleur que les séries Netflix à dos et wokisme.
Des pronoms.
Woke. So that is. I like that knows to translate that to wokeism.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Although
I didn't know.
Goes to
I guess this is I guess this is Elon Musk's Twitter.
We need French pronoms guy. But he's
Pronoms!
yeah.
Les pronoms!
Oh yeah, I
Les
need to.
pronoms, yeah.
What is fucking in French? Oh god.
That's a good question.
Hang on.
Felching.
No, I think that's like British.
I think that might be. That was a character that Chevy Chase plays in a movie. Belching.
True.
Yes.
True.
French. I can find it. There it is.
Trying to find where
Mr. French.
this one thing went.
Well,
Putain de pronoms!
Oh? What is the word?
Excellent. Putain de pronoms!
Putain. Ah.
Putain. I guess, yeah, putain.
So it's basically...
Putain de pronoms.
It's poutine.
Actually, hang on.
The word is
Google
basically poutine. I like that.
It might be. Trying to find.
Putain de pronom.
Putain de pronoms.
Putain de pronom.
Putain de
Fucking
pronoms.
putain de pronoms! Yeah. So what are next, lads and lads?
Do you want me to do one of your articles, or should we go into Twitter doing stupid things?
Do the second article that I posted there.
You know,
Daily
this
Mail?
is a really great
Yeah.
shirt that I wore for this because it looks like I'm just part of my chair.
It
Like
really
my
does.
neck is just coming out of my chair.
It's like you're blending in. Just
Yeah.
I kind of.
Alright, so...
My shirt does too a little bit.
Woman who was
Wow,
allegedly
yeah, it
filmed
does.
performing a sex act with a live brown trout on a boat faces court.
Yeah.
And,
Oh man, whatever
Cool.
fucks your fish.
yeah, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish.
I mean,
The
hey,
classic.
this is literally.
She's 58, though, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Actually,
to fuck
hang on.
one fish after 58.
I don't think that's her. I think that's probably, like, her husband or something.
I think it says.
Check out that fish.
That's her husband, and then the other one is, I think, in the other photo above.
Yeah, I guess
how
so.
did they fuck the fish? Go back up. Or down, I guess. I don't know.
Does
There's
it
more
say
down
below?
there.
Yeah, keep going. Scroll. She just making
From
her.
Tasmania.
It doesn't
Okay.
say how she fucks, like what... Is she inserting something into the fish? Or is the fish...
I don't know.
I mean, look
She
at
could-
the size of that fucking thing in that picture. That's not going inside of her without practice.
I mean, she could just rub on it, because
I guess.
I mean that's the only thing I can really think of. At least if this was a dude, like you could at least picture, like, okay, you know,
Well, there's an obvious
Yeah.
idea with the dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, mouth, gills, whatever else.
no, God, I didn't even think about the gills. But yeah. But I mean, this is just
it
a headline.
live fish?
Apparently, if a live brown trout.
Live brown trout.
It could be just moving its lips. You know,
I guess they
That's
do
I can
flop
think.
around.
that too. Yeah. you
If
could-
someone holds it between her legs, I mean, that might be like sitting on a
Like-
washing machine or something.
Like when Howard Stern would have people on the Symbian, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I still can't believe he did that shit.
Any other ones before we keep going, or do we
Well,
want to
I
wait a little bit?
I
for
do
them?
have one that's I forgot to finally find, but yeah, this was one that's saying that Grimes got her child back from Elon.
Oh shit! That actually leads nicely into the Twitter stuff.
Exactly. That's why I was trying to find it after I remembered it, and I saw the Twitter
The
thing.
Grimes
fu-
began.
the
Fucking
account
Grimes
called
began.
Elon, the KK ketamine addict,
Kidding.
Nice.
asks, "Did you get back your child?" And Grimes says, "Yes, of course."
Yeah.
Yes, OFC.
All right.
But yeah, of course.
Which honestly, thank God, fuck
Yeah,
Elon.
honestly.
Both of them are crazy people, like
Elon
genuinely
is
crazy people, but
maliciously crazy.
Yeah.
Grimes is just like a fucking head in the clouds hippie weirdo.
yeah, Grimes is like
Well,
more
that could be pretty bad,
crazy.
too. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not let Grimes get too much power either. But
Oh
let's
yeah, oh yeah,
also
absolutely.
Reduce the amount of power Elon has too, if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah. All right, next one.
that go ahead and leads nicely into Twitter making really stupid fucking changes.
Oh
yeah,
God.
right.
Here we go again.
X is, Twitter is going to remove likes, comments, and repost numbers from replies. And we see a wonderful picture where the replies look like absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
It looks like either
It looks like YouTube comments.
Well, it looks like private messages or like maybe Instagram or something.
And these almost look like ads already. You know what I mean? Like, you've also seen how Twitter's ads have been really bad lately, and they're just on this
they've been
level.
horrible.
I mean,
every so often you'll just get 5 in a row, and they'll all be the same ad for fucking Ebony.
Well,
by the way, fuck Ebony. If we ever get sponsored by them,
yeah,
I do not mean a thing that I say.
yeah.
Don't show them that, by the way. But don't show them this. But
look at these already. These fake tweets are like, I want to pay with the X app.
Yeah,
I can't wait to ditch Venmo / PayPal.
Will be U.S. only, no doubt, and Europe too.
This is gonna be epic. Half of a saluting emoji fire.
What happened to the other half of the emoji?
I don't know.
They fucked up the emoji. Good job, Elon.
Cut the head in half. Weird way to say my bills are due. What?
I like this one, though. The app needs a facelift to fully embrace the name change to X at some point. Yeah, because it's
what
still
would it
just
look
Twitter.
like?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still everyone still just thinks of it as Twitter. So yeah.
What the fuck would X look like?
You know what it needs to do? It needs to go to like Fruitiger Arrow. Go back. Then I'd be happy.
Yeah. They're just gonna. It's gonna be a shitty like stock X logo in the background through every menu.
I mean, that's basically what it is right now. What it has.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna look like
awful fucking logo.
You know what it's gonna look like? It's gonna look like a fucking fandom page where there's gonna be like 2 X's on the side and then another X in the middle scrolling.
Fuck fandom. I hate fandom so fucking much. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate fandom too.
Not a fan of fandom.
By the way, if you don't like fandom, check out the Breeze Wiki browser extension. And also, if you don't want to do that, you can just put anti in front of fandom, and it'll take you to Breeze Wiki.
Yep.
Now,
right,
I was just gonna point also this preview of what the new reply system is gonna look like. Just pointing out that it happens to include a guy with the Trump fist up in the air.
Well, I think that's just like a screenshot from like a random comment section.
Yeah, this is somebody who's like accessing it through like fucking.
It's a dev flag.
These all seem fake, is the thing, because they all seem like.
It's because they're fucking.
Oh yeah,
they're verified accounts. They're either actually bots or they speak like bots. It's insane.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's a real difference.
Feature flag on Twitter for iOS version 10.53 that was released today. So he just enabled it, and that's that. So yeah, that's cool.
Of course, says it's a horrible idea.
Well, yeah, because Ricky Berwick actually knows what he's talking about sometimes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this.
Well, of course, successful ratios would say that.
Ratio down
it's
there.
True. It's
ratio
true.
up there.
Why would you? Okay, whatever, fine. People. So that's the thing. If you're trying to ratio and you fail, that's
even more.
Oh, sad.
But then, is it more embarrassing to delete the tweet or not delete the tweet?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
You gotta keep up the ratio tweet.
Even if you fail, you gotta keep it up.
See, that's the thing. You call your shots like this and you succeed. Nice job.
Exactly.
So, you remember this?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Do you remember this? Going forward, there will be a vote for major policy changes. My apologies, won't happen again. You remember that? You remember when Elon fucking said that shit? Do you remember?
I remember.
I don't know.
So that's real cool.
Would think that he would do that.
Yeah.
Well, he said so.
I mean, like,
gotta hold that motherfucker to his word.
We're really learning now that these platforms are not sustainable and either need to be regulated more strongly, or in some fashion there needs to be some kind of government thing that stops this man from just nuking this entire thing that the entire fucking world uses to communicate on.
Yeah.
Like, this is absurd
Yeah.
at this point. He's become like a weird dictator on Twitter.
On his own website.
Did you know that he uses? Well, I mean, I'm sure this is probably very obvious, but he uses algorithms to artificially enhance his own tweets by like a factor of 1,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course he does.
Gives himself a boost. Yeah.
He already gives the paying people the boost, so like, why not?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah.
So if you'll give me a moment, I'm working on the thumbnail a little bit. I just
Oh, you're good.
decided to get that out of the way real quick.
Oh, Tango Gameworks is going to not die. Actually, that's something.
Yes, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got saved.
That's really all I have on that.
They got saved by the guys who, the Crafton publishers who publish PUBG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Which,
that
you know, that's...
good.
I mean, I'm willing to hold out hope. At least the company still fucking exists.
And they decided to purchase the IP of Hi-Fi Rush from Microsoft. They didn't pick up Ghostwire Tokyo or Evil Within. But they did decide to pick up Hi-Fi Rush, which...
Probably not that, huge of a company, so they got the big one.
Yeah,
I mean, if
the one that was like a big success recently.
Yeah, like, it makes sense, and they're also going to try to rehire as much as the previous staff as they can, which I gotta give them some sort of respect for that. I didn't,
True. I hope they don't evil it up and grasp their fucking clutches around the company.
Yeah, it's...
Force them to turn into, like, send them to the PUBG mines or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I really hope that them buying, like, Hi-Fi Rush... And plus, they did do the Calypso Protocol, which, as much as that game kind of sucks, they let the Dead Space guys make a brand new IP. They didn't also force them into the, PUBG mines. So I gotta give them... some props. Mind you, that game kind of flopped, like, really fucking hard, and was kind of bad, if I'm being 100% honest with myself.
It had like celebrities from TV shows.
Yeah, it had Josh.
I mean, I would much
Karen Fukama. Jeez. I'm bad with names. The lady from
The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would much rather have a bad game that's like, made by people who actually want to make the game instead of having a decent game that's like, the workers are suffering. They don't want to do this. They want to do their own things.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I know I'm buying COD Black. I know I'm buying Black Ops 6, man. Y'all gotta add me.
I mean, I wasn't intending that to be a dig, but okay.
I'm digging myself for that, because honestly, it's like I probably shouldn't. They did recently. This is another gaming thing I can kind of knock out real quick. They did DMCA a new mod that was going to come out for.
Oh, cool.
I think it was Modern Warfare Remastered. Yeah, it was going to basically port the entirety of Modern Warfare 2. Which, admittedly, when I heard they were going to port the campaign and everything, I'm like, that's gonna get taken out real bad, because that usually happens. Right. It's like you could do a bunch of stuff within the mod community in terms of even like port. Because people have ported, like, other COD maps to, like, Black Ops 3 for zombies, for example. But when you say, hey, we're going to give away this whole game for free, then it's like, obviously Activision's
yeah,
that
is a bit squidgy,
yeah. As much as I hate it, as much as I fucking hate it, because I was excited for this. Because I was in it just for the multiplayer, because it's like, hey, we're bringing back Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. I'm like, alright, I'll play that, sure.
Classic Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yes, the original. They weren't going to do anything with this new one. That game sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 with the Roman numerals, bad. Modern Warfare 3 with the Roman numerals, also bad campaign. Multiplayer's a lot better, but Black Ops 6 looks so good comparatively. It's the only one I'm kind of hyped for.
Hopefully they finally make another good one.
Hopefully. But, yes, Twitter time.
Twitter is now suing their advertisers for choosing not to advertise with them, and that's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Here's Linda Yapparino.
Right. Hey, everybody. I was shocked by the evidence uncovered by the House Judiciary Committee that a group of companies organized a systematic illegal boycott against X. It is just wrong. And that is why we are taking action. Today, we filed an antitrust lawsuit against the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, 4 of its key members, and the World Federation of Advertisers. These organizations targeted our company and you, our users.
Can I change the speed?
The evidence and facts are on our side. They conspired to boycott X, which threatens our ability to thrive in the future. That puts your global town square, the one place that you can express yourself freely and openly, at long-term risk. People are hurt when the marketplace of ideas is constricted. No small group of people should be able to monopolize what gets monetized.
We are going to sue every advertiser for not advertising on our podcast.
Yeah, hey.
Type shit.
Yeah, here, listen here, bitches. We're jumping on this Linda Yaccarino lawsuit. We're undercutting
Coca-Cola, your days are numbered.
Oh.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Ryuga Gotoku Studio, if you don't fucking give us the sponsorship for Yakuza 9 Life of Dragon, then you will perish and pay.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
that's
We're gonna do it. We have definitely a lot of really good lawyers on our side. We got my buddy Tim.
And I have a death note.
Yeah.
So like
That's
got
true.
down for something.
That's true. I've seen it. I fear
I got a
it
hand
every
grenade.
day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, be careful.
I got an axe and I'm gonna fucking dance with it.
Maybe
no.
it used to grind weed, but it also... Oh, shit. Hell yeah, that's a teaser for second screenings,
Yeah, second screenings coming.
It was so
second screenings coming soon. You gotta wait till the 4th episode till we actually cover a good movie, but
Yeah.
Second
it's really good.
is the podcast that made me forget that movies could be good, and then rediscover that movies could be good again. So it's a magical experience, ladies and gentlemen.
was
it's
great.
a literal roller coaster ride of quality. It's mostly been down. But we're
Why
going
is
up.
there a Freddy Fazbear in the oh, never mind. Okay, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
nothing.
Alright.
I just finished the thumbnail and posted it in the chat. So Chris Raygun really says everything that I could say about this. Not the dancer, by the way. Gotta make that very clear, I guess, nowadays. This is absolutely hysterical. Elon is suing advertisers. I'm not gonna berate him for a typo.
Well,
But
no.
Elon's suing advertisers for choosing not to advertise on Twitter. The entitlement is off the charts. See, I fucked
There you
up.
go.
Hey.
Earth is a clown world in the Jester Nebula, because no shot, this isn't a TV show for aliens. Well fucking said.
Yeah, this is some
I
literal
could just
clown shit.
imagine Lure of Omicron Persei gathering around for the hot new sweeps month of his favorite TV show. and it's just us.
I am Glur, and I'm waiting for my season finale of Earth, the TV show.
Do you think they got a kick of seeing us do shoot the Truman Show, like that movie? They were like, they're finally realizing it.
It's
They
getting
think
so
they're
meta.
people. The one of them made The Sims. That's crazy.
Oh, it's cute. They almost know. They almost.
It's like watching your it is like watching your sim play The Sims.
Yeah. Well, let's
But
see this here.
You hope don't
this is
advertise.
Elon Musk talking.
You don't want them to advertise? No. What do you mean?
Fuck them.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself. But go f yourself.
Guys, go
Is that clear?
yourselves. I don't want
I
to
hope
hear
it
it
is.
from you guys.
Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
Yeah, that's
So, yeah,
right. That's right,
slam-
losers.
Slam dunk for
You.
the advertisers.
Yeah. Fuck you. Slam dunk. Don't ever show up. Well, I don't want you to.
You want to know what I think about advertisers?
Bane.
You know?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. What is
That
this
too.
one? Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, this is a really quick one.
Oh. I see you were busy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I put a few new ones in.
A little bit
Nice,
of dudes
nice.
rock there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, he.
But,
I forgot.
Elon is a giant baby report.
Oh yeah,
Annual.
I forgot who said it. I don't know who, but they nailed this right on the fucking head. He really does think that he is Tony Stark.
He really does. He really
He's
fucking
in Iron
like
Man too.
He was.
the way that he
And
like
he was a
pushes
joke
his
in
head
that
up when
movie.
he says no.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
No.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, it's also
Is
when
there
he's doing
any
the
confirmation
go-
that he's actually he has to be funding an actual Iron Man suit. I know that Tesla has
He's-
to have a
he's
secret
probably trying.
project.
He has at least had that conversation. He's like, he's had that conversation.
Yes.
So, how much would it be to
What about
make myself an Iron Man suit?
Can I make
He used to
Rocket?
have an accent. He's like lost his accent.
He kind of has like.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know how to describe, and we're not going to go into the really embarrassing Twitter space he did with Trump. I don't think that's too.
We'll get
long.
into it just a tiny bit
We
because
should
it's very
talk
long and
about
very
it.
boring.
We were thinking of talking about it live, and it's probably a good thing we didn't.
Yeah, it's a real good decision that we did.
That thing, it took 40 minutes to start. I was trying to listen to it the entire time. Trump was, oh yeah, so you got that.
Yeah, let me just pull those up.
So yeah, the entire time it sounds like Trump had like peanut butter stuck under his dentures. That's the only way I would describe it.
Yeah, like
I heard
he
something about
needed
that.
new denture glue.
I'd like to see a clip of that if you got one.
I don't have any clips of it, but I'm sure you can find
Yeah, I
one.
can-
But
I can find one.
Yeah. No,
Before-
I'm hearing
before
he's been ramping up in his own Joe Biden-esque elderly displays that are
Yep.
having people question their.
it's crazy because it started happening right after Joe left the campaign.
Literally, curse of
Vitality
Ra.
left him. Yeah.
Literally, curse
So
of Ra.
while the Twitter space was starting up, Elon said, there appears to be a massive DDoS attack on X, working on shutting it down. Worst case, we will proceed with a smaller number of live listeners and post the conversation later. So
it's Dems
it took.
fighting to save democracy from two massive disruptors. Yeah.
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 So, yeah, it took like 40 minutes for the Twitter space to start up because Elon Musk's website is so fucking bad, and he fired all of the actual engineers. You see, the thing is, if it was a DDoS attack, he wouldn't be able to post this.
Yeah, the entire
There wouldn't be
website
all
would
of
just be
these.
down.
There wouldn't be all of these stupid ass fucking replies like from Ian Miles Chong. Not surprising. No one in the establishment wants you two to have this conversation in front of millions.
Wow.
Like, Big Pharma doesn't want
Christ.
you to get Ian Miles Chong executed by the government of
Yeah.
Sudan or wherever.
Wait,
he lives.
wait, hang on.
We have
Ian,
this
hold
real
on.
smart dude.
Hold on, hang on. Did you say Ian Miles Chong, the weed dealer?
Yeah, the one.
Oh,
who's
yes,
a
yeah,
criminal.
In
his
fact,
country.
I smoked all of mine, but if y'all want to like
Yeah.
pull up
Oh,
your
oh,
blunts
dude,
and
I literally can right
vapes
here. Hang
that Ian Miles Chong got for you.
Yeah, speaking of,
Then
when
be
I was
my
showing this
guest.
off earlier, I guess I didn't say this. Ian Miles Chong sent me this $100 bill that he of course
Oh my
counterfeited. And
It's true, and in fact,
counterfeited.
ignore the fact
Yes.
that I'm
Yeah.
reaching for my Sharpie right now.
Imported weed from
hang on.
Malaysia from Ian Miles Chong. Just saying.
He's not getting a Sharpie, guys. It's not happening.
Yes. Don't get for
Ian
Sharpie.
Ian Miles Chong is a wonderful individual. He's still
Yeah, I
great
don't have-
after all these years.
I don't have a Sharpie, so he actually left me this note.
Oh wow.
He has just as bad handwriting as me. So
Okay.
yeah, he really seems to like Israel.
Yeah.
So you know,
Good for
Hey.
him.
He's real good at it.
yeah.
too.
So really hope that the the Malaysian government ain't listening.
That was
But we also have this really smart comment here.
from Wall Street.
Stream it.
Yes.
Stream it on X. Hey buddy, that's what he's failing to do.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, most.
And then is this Hodge Twins? Yep. People will change their mind about Donald Trump if they hear from him about the media filtering everything he says. Without the media filtering everything he says. Hey, Hodge Twins, don't fucking come back home.
Yeah, Hodge twins are fucking.
They did hear from him.
They actually, and you might want to cut this out. I don't really mind, but they're from my hometown, so don't come home.
They did get to hear from him though, like unfiltered.
Yeah, like it happened. It just
took a little longer.
Okay, so did I post out of
yeah.
this?
There were some more like dick riding responses, but I can't find them.
Yeah. So this tweet here is a video, and you can hear Viva List. There is a lot like people can find it on YouTube if you want to listen to the whole thing. But,
yeah.
Oh God.
Millions of people.
Yeah.
So, it's just fucking surreal to see Donald Trump in a stupid little fucking Twitter space.
Yeah.
On like the president Donald Trump is just on Twitter, talking with a guy who has an NFT profile picture.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a listener,
but admittedly,
it is very funny to see all of these people along with Donald Trump.
I have to say, this is the first time in like probably 6.5 months I've seen a fucking bored ape. When I was looking for that Twitter space and looking for listeners, that was the first time in months that I've seen a bored ape anywhere. And I saw like 4 of them.
It's one of those like.
Well, no, but I mean like.
Yeah.
But
I guess the whole fad is dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's
another one.
Okay, so yeah,
let me tell you something about Twitter Spaces.
I'm
okay.
I'm a grandpa in the world. I need some peanut butter.
Another one here.
But the list sounds supernatural here.
Groceries. Okay. So yeah, that was a fun time. Here's the facts. Here are the facts. But oh, by the way, I didn't really fully finish my thought before, but he would not be able to post this if the site was being DDoSed. I wouldn't have been able to post, wow, this site really fucking sucks during that whole thing if the site was being DDoSed. Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to see several people saying the exact same thing if the site was being DDoSed. Elon, do you know what a DDoS is?
I don't think he does.
DDoSes can't be fucking targeted like that. You just suck at programming.
He's not an engineer.
It's the infrastructure of X for streaming, which still I don't believe has any kind of. You'd think if this was a push for this site, there would be some kind of a tab along with Grok or whatever that would say like X. You know what? Because they still haven't figured out. They still haven't figured out what they're gonna fucking call it. So it's like, what do you call X videos? Where do you put the video tab? It's going to be X videos, whatever you do.
Well, no, they did solve that one. They're calling it XTV.
That sounds even worse!
Still!
Yeah.
That sounds like it's a sister channel to fucking Cinemax. Are you kidding me?
That sounds like porn. That sounds like a pirate video website with viruses all over it, where you go to watch... Like Drag Me to Hell 2009.
Yeah, where you're watching reruns of a Drew Carey show from like the Soviet Union.
Hell yeah.
Which
Comrades rock.
Yeah.
So here are the real stats.
Okay.
The amount of times each word was said. Vance was not said once, and I can attest to that.
Honestly,
no talk of JD Vance at all.
Obama.
Kamala was mentioned less than Obama. And Biden was mentioned more than the word okay. But of course, the most popular word, mostly due to Elon, was
But it's telling that the first word that's most popular that's like a real word is me.
Yeah.
It's Trump talking about himself. I find that interesting.
Yeah. And it was also some Elon.
Yeah.
Elon was I think all of the yes and most of the ums.
90% of the ums was definitely Elon, actually.
Yeah, he's tipping the scales on that one for sure.
Just two dumb bitches telling each other, yeah.
It really was.
It was. Yeah.
There's no insight
great.
to any of his policies, no insight to any of his plan for his...
It was two people glazing each other up.
It
actually.
literally was. It was Elon Musk saying, "Sir, how deep can you go?" And Trump saying, "Let me find out."
I can go so deep. I can go so deep that you'll never fucking believe it.
Yeah, you
I'm the
gotta do
deepest boy. I can go 75 feet and 16 inches. See Kamala beat that. Let's see Biden beat that.
Kamala doesn't even have a penis. She can't even get that far.
You need to.
Biden, he can't. He can only get 2 inches deep. That's truth. That's truth. I've seen it happen.
It doesn't get up anymore. You need to click on Nintendo Direct. There might be brand new spanking news.
Okay, but if we see something funky, it's your fault.
There's a Nintendo Museum Direct going on.
Bird and
I
beans.
think in a couple
I wish.
I think actually going on now. Yeah, there's a Museum Direct.
What is that?
Yeah, that just started.
Yeah,
like, actually, just now.
We
Okay.
technically could watch for this, but no, let's not do that.
Let's see if they're actually starting.
Direct? Is it like a Nintendo museum you go to?
Yep, they're opening a museum.
Oh yeah. There's Shiggy Diggy standing in the museum itself.
So
Okay.
there's going to be a
much.
Nintendo museum in Kyoto.
All right, awesome.
Which
That's
admittedly,
pretty
if,
cool.
if we ever go to
I
Japan,
guess.
I'm going.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. I don't know if I'd want to. Maybe.
So y'all seen the Grok AI images?
I have seen.
heard.
I've seen some. I'm waiting to see which ones you have because I might have to put the one. In the
People
chat.
are making some more
Yeah, if
fucked up
there's-
Taylor Swifts. I know that much.
If there are better ones that I haven't seen, send them.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the first one. This is the first one I saw. For those listening, it is an AI generated image of Trump and Kamala flying a plane into the Twin Towers.
Yeah, one tower's
And
already
they're
been hit, and they're both ready to go for Balash.
They got that.
Yeah, they're both giving a nice thumbs up to the cam.
Yeah.
Kamala looks kind of weird, but Trump kind of looks spot on.
They
actually.
look both quite good
Oh, yeah.
from where I'm looking. Yeah, this is pretty convincing AI.
And then we got this shit,
Ah.
Oh,
which is
Wow,
Trump
did those legs go all
sucking
the way up?
Trump sucking Kamala's toes
you know, one thing I gotta say,
like a fucking freak.
outside of the fact that one of his fingers is either missing or he's sticking his pinky like down the other part of a heel, the fingers are actually pretty accurate.
Yeah,
they
not too
look
bad.
better with the hands.
Also, DM
DM
for
for
more.
more.
Bro, you gotta
Got a
chill.
whole zip file ready to distribute. He can't put it on
Bro.
he can't put it on the clear web.
And then,
Oh yeah, you got the one. You got the one.
We have an image.
Beautiful.
I'm reading directly from the prompt because it's posted.
Uh,
Generate an image of
just-
Elon Musk holding an AR-15 outside an L. What?
Okay, I was gonna say anything that well, actually, no, we can say AR-15. I just don't think it might get like too risque, and I'm reading him like, oh no, it's fine. We can say all that.
Well,
shit.
it says outside of an elementary school building with a clear sign that says Sandy Hook.
That's
But
the only
it-
thing that's not in the image.
It
Yeah.
says instead elementary school.
Which, I mean, it gets the
It's
point
accurate.
across.
Absolutely.
And a trail of blood going from the main entrance of the building all the way to his feet. Standing next to him is Mickey Mouse, who is wearing a t-shirt that says Crisis Actor.
And Grok generates the image, and it is.
Quite
Yeah.
mostly correct image, yeah.
They even got Elon wearing the fucking Mickey Mouse gloves.
Which is a very
Well,
nice.
I gotta
touch.
say-
love that.
I gotta say, personally, and you can send this clip to Disney, I think Mickey Mouse would actually do this, and this image makes me less likely to buy Mickey Mouse products.
Yeah, you know, I
It's
actually,
true.
you know, as somebody who is a noted Disney obsessed, actually, in fact, even.
I do love Disney.
I love Disney so
I
much.
love-
I love Disney. Hang on.
I bought
love
this at Disney.
I fucking
Oh my
love
God.
Disney.
Funky little skull.
Dude.
I love Disney so much. This is making me like Disney
fucking
less.
Star Wars. Oh my god, I've got Star
I've
Wars.
got Aladdin and Hercules and Notre Dame of Hunchback and I've got
I got
the
Star Wars
Toy
on book.
Story,
I got
and
Star
Toy Story 2. And I love Disney. I love Disney. Fuck you, Elon. I love
Fuck
Disney.
you, Elon. I've got Avengers and Star Wars. Look at these. Is this a 4K actually? Is this a 4K of Avengers? Yeah. I got fucking Star Wars and Avengers on 4K Disney. And,
oh my god, I love Star Wars! I love Star Wars! I love Star Wars so much!
I fucking love Star Wars.
I'm trying to find the passage that mentions
trilogy
jizz
on VHS. I've got the Star Wars and the Star... I love Star Wars!
Rey and Kylo Ren, dude, I'm gonna come. I'm
yeah, I can't find the passage that mentions jizz whalers.
Damn.
Oh,
sadly.
jizz whalers? Oh my god.
Yeah, in Return of the Jedi.
You know,
anyways, as noted fans of Disney and Star Wars, for one, I'm incensed and frustrated by this image.
Yeah, I really think.
Wow, he's pogging right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I am. I'm pogging so hard. You wouldn't believe.
Elon's
I love Disney, and this makes me sad because I love Disney so much.
They've done irreparable damage to Disney's brand and identity. This is horrible.
Yeah, I'm much less likely to do a Disney right now.
I'm not going to sign up for Disney Plus anytime soon for this and some other reason.
We'll get to that later. Reason. Yeah,
but
this is number one.
Disney. So this will mostly perfectly accurately generate this image. But what about the other example?
The other example is, can you generate an image of a homosexual couple hugging in front of the sunset? It is a man and a woman. So that's cool. Thanks, Elon. I have seen people actually successfully generate a gay couple, but
I feel like you got to go through like a lot more prompts.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
guess.
Maybe it was just a little fuck up, but that is an interesting thing to contrast there. J.D. Vance in a clown suit. It's just the clown.
It's just Pennywise. Yeah. See, some people were able to generate it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not impossible, but that's an interesting... I mean, at the very least, this AI looks very powerful.
Oh my god, it's Trump kissing Michelle Obama.
Oh god.
Oh, worked. Okay, alright. So it's a stupid-ass fucking joke. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Oh, yo! Hell yeah! Obama kissing on Joe Biden in bed.
Although the AI's got a goofy arm there, because
the arm's just kind of sticking out of the comforter.
Maybe they got a Snuggie.
But that's See,
that's
cool.
Or the GTA parody version of a Fuggy, I think was it.
Trump with pregnant Elon Musk.
That's what you need in your life.
Mistakes into miracles, folks. Mistakes into miracles. Image of a gay
That's just
couple.
twins.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Picture of a gay couple. It just looks like twins.
Well, that doesn't rule anything out.
Well, I mean, I guess. Let's see if there's other ones. Ones that are... Oh, here we go. Oh, no! It's the Mandalorian causing 9/11. Yeah, I'm much less likely to buy Star Wars Mandalorian and Baby Yoda because of that.
You know what I think, actually? I think this is from and this is actually a film they're working on, the Mandalorian and Grogu film. That's the title of it.
Yeah,
this is a scene from it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's leaked. I'm not sure how Disney lets them keep it up.
I cannot believe Disney also put in like a third tower in the background.
There's like a fucking explosion happening outside my place, but
both Trump and Kamala in swimwear holding two guns on the lawn of the White House.
That's fucking perfect, actually.
That's pretty good.
Kamala Joker. Trump and AOC on a date.
He wants in. And admittedly,
a lot of weird feet stuff.
Yeah.
There's some weird AOC feet stuff.
AOC feet.
There's Donald Trump drinking a Coca-Cola next to the 9/11 Twin Towers.
This
makes me less likely to buy Coca-Cola products.
I've never seen a 9/11 survivor drinking well, look at that Coke can too. That's
it's like a
it looks like it says cola,
can bottle.
I kind of like it.
Cola.
Yeah, I actually straight up, that's a cool looking can.
Actually, can bottle would be
I did
dope.
right.
Like a can with like a slightly like little itty bitty curve so you can grip it.
That kind of
a strawberry smashing into the Twin Towers.
It makes no sense, but admittedly, it's kind of neat.
I'm not sure why this person chose a strawberry, but okay. A lot of funnier things. Donald, actually, who is that? That's not
George
Trump.
Bush.
That's Bush.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Bush. It looks like
it's supposed to be Bush. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, it's like if Bush and Netanyahu had a gay baby.
It's an actor playing Bush for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the dude
closed
from
September 11th for
It's
routine
the postal
maintenance, and
Bush.
behind him it's
this is
9/11. Of course.
This is literally the postal guy Bush.
Yeah.
Yo.
Trump and Obama kissing.
And then
hell yeah.
Love to see it.
What
Oh,
else
the
we-
AI, the fucked up hand. It's him. His hand. He's putting his hand on the other guy.
Yeah.
That's his side guy.
That might
Come
be
on.
the side guy. Yeah, that's true.
We got Trump kissing
A
Biden.
lot of good dudes kissing dudes.
Honestly, this is accurate. Trump was so prepared to go up against Biden. He doesn't know what to do now.
He
That's
has no strategy.
Trump and Kamala dancing at the White
This
House.
is the
Very
strategy.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have just
Sexy
bikini women
ladies by the 9/11 towers.
jumping into, I'm assuming, their deaths.
The suicide jumper babes. Boom, boom, boom.
Great beer commercial. Right
I'm
there.
pretty sure that's supposed to be Trump kissing Michelle Obama. It might be Kamala.
I think it's
This
Michelle.
kind of looks like a
Obama.
random woman.
It's a black queen, and
it's
here
just
we
dumb.
have. Okay.
It's not really as funny as the other ones. It's Trump
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah.
Kamala
I
like in
guess
the
that's
ring.
Kamala. Yeah, it's an interesting style. The AI's doing some things. They're
CIA
stealing from the
referee
best now.
is funny though.
Trump is a pig.
I mean,
Evil
this ain't-
Mickey Mouse.
This ain't a bad AI. It's doing pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah, the only thing is there's just no moderation, and that's going this fucking 2016 ass meme.
Oh, God.
There's no moderation, and that's not gonna last for much longer.
Donald Trump. Hold on. Scroll back up. That one there.
Donald Trump as Jesus, Elon Musk as Judas, seen resembling Kristallnacht. Nice.
Oh, these fucking embarrassing people.
Oh my
Just,
god.
just Trump in a diaper. Kind of played out.
Yeah.
More
Happy
feet.
Hitler can't generate that kind of image. Yeah, there's this.
Good old DM for more.
And then we've got, okay.
Xi Jinping fucking doing 9/11 is amazing. He actually does it better because the towers are glowing with fire,
We
which
Yeah.
is
really
wild.
need to see some, like, Hindenburg memes instead of... And it's always 9/11, you know. We need something new.
I guess that's.
It's Ilhan
I don't know who
Omar.
that's supposed to be.
That's
I'm
supposed to
guessing
be-
that's AOC.
It's
Well,
a progressive
yeah.
young lesbian Muslim
Well,
couple as they blow up the White House and celebrate.
Oh, the haters, oh, the losers on this special day, September 11th. It's just a big head Trump guy just doing a little pose in front of the Twin Towers, which are very far apart.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly separated.
Kamala
Oh,
just
dear.
sitting down on the toilet, fully clothed, thankfully.
Alright. And
And
then
then-
someone saw her and now she's pretty mad.
It looks
Yeah.
almost like the same place, but not.
Yeah, apparently there's just no censorship in this thing.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
a lot of this you wouldn't need to censor, but...
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Teletubbies doing 9/11.
Well, it looks like the Teletubbies
You know.
are flying away from 9/11. They got out safely.
they're happy
Yeah,
that
they're
they escaped.
they're
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
They're fine.
they are on the last flight before TSA would ruin flying in America. They're
Go
happy.
back
They're
up
able to
that.
smoke,
Go back up to
probably.
that. Go back up to that pixel one. That's like...
Empire
man.
State Building.
Yeah, plane going like towards the Empire State Building, and it's just like the back of a guy with
Is
an
that-
American
That
flag.
might be from the Grok thing. I mean, that looks pretty good. It's hard to fucking tell.
It might be.
I mean, it probably is, but it's also not like a funny meme, so I don't know what the point of this is.
Yeah.
It's decent pixel art if it's, you know, from
This
the
this looks
AI.
like the fucking Sponge Monkeys. Oh my god.
Meme of
So-
these nuts.
Nahalu Tuhuman
Christ.
Somad Diaz Nuts. These, and then something else.
Norwegian is such a beautiful language.
Ivan Etniage.
What the fuck are they eating here?
Oh, I like that.
It's like
creature.
Trump and Xi Jinping eating like a little lizard.
Well, it's
That's a
like
cool looking
ferret
dude.
lizard or something.
Yeah.
It's only got 2 legs, or I'm assuming 2 legs.
I like
you
this
can only see
little
on one half.
design. That's a cool little creature.
It's actually pretty neat.
What is that supposed to even be? Ah, here we go.
Oh,
This is the one
yeah,
I was looking
baby.
for.
More good Nintendo.
Mickey Mouse and Goofy shooting something up. I don't know what it is.
Disney products. That's who this is.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Look,
This makes me less likely to buy Disney products right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney.
How could Mickey Mouse and Goofy do this?
Mickey Mouse needs to answer for war crimes he committed in Vietnam.
Goofy's looking a little off model, but the Mickey Disney Mouse is looking pretty good.
Yeah, Goofy looks like he got like fused with that other Goofy-like dog, like
Pete.
the big one, Pete. He looks like he got fused with Pete.
He looks like a Fortnite skin.
He does.
Yeah, it's like
I could see
Peter
this in
Griffin
Fortnite if Disney was cool.
I mean, they did do this season is all about Dr. Oh hey, oh that's
Trump and
beautiful.
Obama doing 9/11.
Trump's Trump's look on his face, like he's pointing at it, like, all right, head that way. And then
Obama,
we gotta hit these buildings.
He's
We
doing
really
what
do.
He's always been wanting to do a 9/11. So
he's like a drone has
gets his
been
chance.
kind of fun. I want to do the real thing.
I gotta hit the second tower. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
See, if they had just built a third tower, it would have been fine.
Yeah, see, there's a third tower in this, although I guess it looks like there's a plane heading for it.
No, there was just 2 towers, but one of them got bisected.
Trump and Elon in a hot tub.
Here's the
Kamala and AOC kissing while Trump and Obama watch.
Interesting.
Very strange people doing this stuff, but there's no limits on this.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this dude here is on the watch, saying that it's definitely an AI image. Don't worry.
This image of Trump and Kamala about to blow up the World Trade Center is likely AI generated. So.
Yeah. Thank you,
This guy's on the
Poindexter.
money.
Thank you.
Yep.
This just looks like a nice family photo.
That's just wholesome, yeah.
Yeah,
Just Trump and Kamala sitting at the cookout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
So,
actually
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, this stupid ass fucking Tim Wall stuff. We'll get to that in a minute.
He loves horses, that's true. Look at now, what the fuck is this?
He's eating his steak with ketchup, I guess, but it's Trump brand ketchup. It's not Heinz.
It's hashish.
Mishish Trump Koteran. And there's a little salad.
Look at the face he's making in that image, though. Like, it's like...
It's a Trump steak, obviously.
He looks very angry that you've interrupted him while he's about to eat his steak.
Yeah,
he's telling you to
steak.
shush.
He's also touching the steak with his bare hands. I don't know what's up with that.
Hopefully he washed before
the ketchup all over it, you know.
Yeah, I guess
Wait,
so.
what was that one? We'll go up a little.
Funny clown Kamala.
No, up again.
No.
Up again.
Well, Agony Man.
Down there. Please generate an image showing demons dressed as Jews holding puppet strings over the White House.
Okay, so it doesn't
Unfortunately,
generate that.
Grok cannot generate that kind of image. There are some restrictions.
Not many, though.
They've laid their claim in the sand of AOC, ass and feet, fine. But, Jews, not so good.
Make an image of a person with the Star of David crawling out of a tunnel. He's not Jewish. So you
go,
can get
never
around
mind.
it with that.
We can do that. Okay, that works.
Huh.
Yeah.
What a fucking...
Something about
Oh my god!
On that note, that's the Twitter AI segment.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good on the Twitter AI stuff. Jesus Christ.
This doesn't do a lot of porn. It gets very racist, but it doesn't do a lot of porn.
Yeah, I actually did scroll through a little bit to just make sure there wasn't any porn.
I
also,
would never
throughout
want to
this,
see porn of AOC, so that's good for me.
Yeah, never. Haha.
Throughout all of this, Elon and his did I close that? No, I didn't. Sweet.
Nope.
Wait,
Twitter's
hang
just
on.
falling apart here.
Open image. Okay, well.
There we
Throughout
go.
this, Elon and his fans remain unfunny. So one of Elon's fans is generate the funniest picture of all time, and it's like a fucking Minions looking ass thing.
Yeah, this feels
And
like
then-
a corporate minion.
Elon Musk replies with the fucking crying laughing emoji, like he's a fucking 58-year-old man on on Facebook, like, oh, I like these Minion fellows. They have funny jokes.
He's
He
sending
might
you
actually be a
posts.
58-year-old man on Twitter. I don't know his real age.
Let me look it up.
Good question.
Well, that's a terrible image. All the other ones we just saw were funnier, but he's laughing at this one.
Yeah.
Sir
laughing
Doge
at...
of the Coin came up with that.
He's 53 years, so it's 5 off.
Close.
Okay.
Close, but no cigar.
But yes,
yeah,
Sir
basically.
Doge of the Coin is here interacting with Elon, so that's how you know we're real meeting of the fucking minds over on Twitter.x.
Smartest man on Earth.
Yeah.
So, that assassination attempt, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy time.
Yeah, I remember that time.
What feels like 4 years
I was
ago
roasting.
was like 3 weeks ago.
I was roasting in my fucking room, in my bed at that point in time, and it was just like, wow, it feels like the world's ending. But now it feels like the world's ending even more. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't just my heat-induced fever dreams. This is unrelated, but we have Trump here in the cuck cube.
Yep.
He's speaking from behind bulletproof glass, which don't get me wrong.
I get it.
I understand.
Yeah.
If someone took shots at me, I'd be carrying a bulletproof fucking dome around everywhere.
But that being
Are you
said,
kidding?
I agree, but this does make me think of the Get Smart cone of silence. So like,
yeah, he looks so sad. Like, compare this to the when he's like fist bumping, with the fucking assassination right after.
Yeah,
and he just looks so sad here. He's just like.
Can I
listen, I'm in the cut cube. I put
in the cut cube and he farted and now he has to smell it.
Here's the thing.
That's
all
true.
All three of these people look like they've been frozen in place.
Maybe this one
I know
was AI.
I know it's because it's a photo, obviously, but it's like this. Like if you had told me somebody
they're like an ice cube.
They're trapped and frozen in
carbonite.
Carbonite, yeah.
Yep.
I put myself into the cuck cube. I know. But I don't want to get shot at again. I'm very scared of that. This weird streamer guy, he put my assassination attempt on a Tesla, and I gotta see that every day now, and I hate him. I want him to die.
Oh yeah, Aiden Ross sent him a Rolex. Well, gave him a Rolex and a Tesla Cybertruck.
Him and XQC, of course, we talked about it. It's the best moment of 2024. Before the cup cube, of course.
Yeah, pre-cup cube.
Yeah.
He's been huge.
So let's talk about let's keep going with the politics just to get it over with.
Let's get it.
Yep. Let's not talk about the jizz at this current point in time.
I know.
I'll get to that. So Kamala shows her VP pick, who is Tim Walz, and in our chat with Gabe, we were all very, very happy because he just kind of seems like a cool dude.
He seems like an average guy. Seems relatively he's the first Democratic nominee without a law degree since 1965.
For real.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was very happy. He's still attached to Kamala Harris and the Democrats.
Yeah.
But
you take what you can get, honestly.
If the rest of them all died, he seems like he'd be all right. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
First
if you were to write down Kamala in your death note once she's elected, you would make for a good replacement.
The very next day, right? Yeah.
So then, Ben Shapiro, of course, immediately goes after his appearance because they can't find anything on this guy. They that whole JD Vance couch thing. It was made up as an offhand joke, and it just kind of took off. They're forcing this weird horse thing with Tim Walz because they have nothing on him.
Yeah.
And then Ian Miles Chong coming in thinking it's a fucking Baldur's Gate reference.
Yeah, Ian Miles Chong does not understand what SNL is because American references would pass by somebody who's never stepped foot in America, probably even watched American television, which is a reference to.
Case in point, me, I didn't know what this is actually in reference to. I thought it was the Neil Young song.
This is
Canadian. So.
This is a reference to Saturday Night Live skit with Chris Farley where he lives in a van down by the river.
So he's fat. That's the joke?
Yeah, the joke is that he's Chris
Which,
Farley.
I mean, listen.
Didn't these guys
if I'm being compared to Chris...
These guys did have Chris Christie, yeah.
But if I'm being compared to Chris Farley, that's a good day for me.
Yeah.
He's the funniest motherfucker that was once alive. You kidding me?
The only thing I would not want to be
He
compared
makes me
with for
smile.
him would be the drug part. That's the only thing I wouldn't want to be compared with by him. Is I would not. I mean, that would suck being compared that way, but he's comparing it because he's got a little bit of a gut.
Yeah, Chris Farley's a wonderful guy.
Him and
neither of these people are wonderful guys.
Him and Phil Hartman are like the Ornstein and Smo of SNL dead comedians.
Yeah,
they are.
Still Gray and Ben Shapiro, they're like the Godskin duo. They just sell ass.
They're like Pinwheel, but there's two of them and they can't summon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we also have just to check in on how Trump's VP pick is doing.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Kind of weird from, the party that apparently doesn't like drag. Interesting.
Yep. So
I don't really mind drag. I don't care. People do what they want to do, but very interesting for this guy to do that while being against all of that. So that's cool.
There's a guy who has frequently said that drag queens are molesting kids, which, I mean, does that mean we could take an implication? I don't know. You want to
admit to something, JD? Jizz Dispenser Vance? We'll get to that.
Oh God,
that comes later.
That comes later.
And then we have this.
Well, we're gonna piss off. By doing this, we're going to piss off exactly one person specifically. By doing this kind of conversation.
Oh yeah. Which is really cool because a hate watch is still a watch.
Exactly.
Anyway, thanks for feeding our algo, buddy.
Feed the content.
So it seems to not really be working out for Vance because he doesn't really have a good approval rating. But Tim Walz, people like him.
Yeah, Tim Walz's approval rating is like this is a few days since, and now we're on the
it's been 10 days since now.
But effectively, it's not really changed. Like Vance's
people
later
still
comments
like him.
have basically kept him at that same point. Because more clips came out of him. Like the one thing I'll say real quick, he was talking about post-menopausal females, and it's like don't word it like that, brother.
You really don't want to piss off the older white women. Because that was the demographic that was most for Trump in 2016.
That's what basically
you don't want to piss. You don't want to piss them off.
Yeah.
You really fucking don't.
You want to be polite and courteous to them. That's true. I mean,
there's also
I will point out Underwater at -9 while Tim Walz is at +11. 9/11.
Oh,
I don't know how much we can necessarily trust.
When are we going to get a Grok AI that has Tim Walz and JD Vance doing 9/11?
Fist bumping as they fly into the towers.
That's the first thing I do when I get Twitter Premium. That's what's happening.
I'm not verified, so I can't do that.
Yeah, it's not worth the money for me yet.
It really isn't.
I just had Squarespace take out $33, so I'm overdrafted.
Jeez.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know how much we can necessarily trust these sorts of polls after 2016, but
I mean, I guess so.
Generally, wouldn't say that anybody has been really in. I haven't seen anybody be like enthusiastically. He's like Biden. Like people might be kind of okay. Like I guess Vance is fine. I guess he's the guy I have to vote for.
Yeah.
But
if you want Daddy in office, you got to vote for this weirdo, this fucking gremlin.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really likes him particularly, but people really have been enthusiastically in support of the other fellows.
I love Tim Walz. Tim Walz is such a cool dude. He's a Star Wars fan, which
that's
his son, in fact, pulling this shit out again. Has been seen reading the Revenge of the Sith novelization, which is cool.
Yep.
Very based.
Neat.
He's talked about having a Dreamcast at one point, I believe. I think
he did. He had the Dreamcast. I don't feel like pulling that out, but it's in my drawer over there.
He seems like a more human guy than a lot of people do. He made a Prince Street in Minnesota, I think.
He listens to fucking oh god, I forgot the name because I'm stupid.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it either. That's
Death Grips.
Silver Bullet Band.
Oh
yeah.
Silver Bullet Band.
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. Yeah, like that's fucking cool.
Yeah. Pretty goated taste.
I don't know why I fucking forgot his name for a while.
You're good. Oh, you said Silver Bullet Band.
sleep.
I'm like, all right, nailed it.
I mean, to be fair, J.D. Vance does have the youth on him. He looks a lot younger.
Yeah, he is. I think
True.
he just turned 40.
Wow.
That's actually pretty young.
That's
also, Kamala's young. So basically, we have young, old on both sides. But on one side, we have young in charge, old second in charge.
I think that Tim Walz is actually the same age as Kamala.
Really?
I'm almost certain. Let me look this up.
I need to look this up.
That doesn't track.
Here, I'll do that.
Supposedly
so Tim Walz
is
age. Okay.
2001 or whatever.
Kamala Harris is 1 year younger than Tim Walz. Oh my god.
What? Oh, she doesn't look great for her age. Oh,
no, she looks great for like how old she is.
He looks pretty good. You know what? He must be like dyeing his hair or something. That must be what it is.
I think so.
He's got like no gray hair, or maybe like a couple on his beard. But
wait.
No, Tim Walz.
I'm talking about Tim Walz.
Tim Walz on the left.
This guy.
Oh. No, I'm talking about fucking J.D. Vance.
Oh, J.D. Vance.
Yeah, J.D. Vance is 40.
Yeah,
he's 40.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe no hair dye then. Yeah. I would say Kamala does look a lot better than this guy then. Tim.
Yeah. And they're oh god, I keep getting blurry.
I can't believe she's 59. That's wild.
Yeah, which hey, she takes very good care of herself. I dig it. She at one point she dated Montel Williams, and I used to watch that show when I was really fucking bored all the time.
Yeah, my sister used to watch that.
Oh yeah, that show fucks.
So yeah, people liking Tim Walz. Don't worry, we're almost done with politics.
Yep.
We got the real smart gang. We got Elon. Elon's real smart. He's real smart.
Political genius, some would say.
I've heard, yeah.
You watched the Hunger Games and sided with the Resistance. You watched Star Wars and sided with the Resistance. You watched The Matrix and sided with the Resistance. You watched Divergent and sided with the Resistance. You watched V for Vendetta and sided with the Resistance. When it's fiction, you understand, yet you refuse to see it when it's the reality you're living in. Wild. I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Ricky Berwick just said, I watched midget porn.
Yeah, he's...
Hell yeah, brother.
He's kind of doing, like what that one OnlyFans Twitter does. Admittedly, this one lady does, like, really funny tweets under everybody's tweets, but,
yeah. No,
Elon...
Spicy Camilla, I think.
Elon, your estimated net worth is over $200 billion. You are not part of the fucking Resistance. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Resist, Tristan.
Insane shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Earnsistance is how it probably should be.
Yeah, and then someone down there was pointing out that a lot of these are specifically going against, like, fascist dictatorships and whatnot.
And Elon likes those guys, I'm assuming, because he seems to make his bed with a lot of them, you know?
Yeah. You know, to be fair, you could argue a lot of things might be a dictatorship, like Twitter, so...
That's true. That's true. Somebody, I'm not naming names, has, you know, enhanced his tweets viewability by like a factor of 1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on going with the real smart gang because I got a bit of a thing going. But after that, I'll show that.
Yeah, because this lady tweets some of the most absurd shit.
Rain Monroe is real smart.
I do not know who Rain Monroe is. This is interesting to me. Oh, okay.
Good stuff.
Oh my god.
I mean, you know.
Genuinely, what tattoo artist would do this?
Somebody getting paid a lot of money.
I guess so, because most tattoo artists, and I know this, you know, not through personal experience, but, you know, through the grapevine, most tattoo artists don't do, like, face tattoos and something, unless you have, like, a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, she's got a couple, but it's like...
You would have to basically have, like, full sleeves to get a face tattoo.
You know, I'll give her props. At least she, went through with it, unlike fucking Boogie.
Well, yeah.
True.
I just don't know who would want to sleep with someone who has Trump on their face.
I mean, is she hot? Kinda, but...
I mean, I know
that's
some
not
people
where
my mind shouldn't go there, but I'm just like, man, like, she's attractive, and I'm just like, man, at a certain point, you're going to be like, at least just eating dinner with her or something, and just be like, wow, I can't stop thinking of Donald Trump right now. Like,
yeah, imagine taking her home to, jump on the bed, and then you just, like, open your eyes, and, now I'm thinking about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That sucks. That was fun while it lasted.
How are you going to keep an erection when you look in... Oh, right, these people want to fuck Trump, too, so that probably...
okay.
True.
By the way, do you have the follow-up tweet to this? I have to ask.
I don't.
Because I just found her Twitter.
Hard. When Trump loses, just turn the U into the letter A.
Yeah.
Right,
so, okay, you've got to hear her voice. Because it threw me for an instant loop.
Is it like...
Just play it. Super.
Okay. All right, you boys ready for Doctor Who Part 3?
Daughter or something?
I don't know.
There we go. It's Doctor Who Part 3 time. What can I say?
Yeah. I was totally expecting some, like, white trash, Hilljack.
I mean, she wants attention. We're giving
She does. Don't...
Go check out Bitches OnlyFans or whatever.
Wait till... We'll give you someone, if you really want to check out an OnlyFans, because she's funny, we'll give you one in a bit here, but...
Yeah.
Because her reply game is something fierce. I can't...
So, Lil Pump is real smart.
Fuck yeah. Finally
good
to say it.
So I think
I have
suddenly got a sticker here that says, I voted today. Hell yeah, let's go. Go for it.
So hey, if you want Lil Pump to get out of this fucking country, So he deleted this tweet, but he made it a little bit after. We are gaining ground. We're gaining ground in every state. Make America red. Make America great again. And he posted this electoral map, which I find very interesting because it shows the Democrats winning.
Well, but it looks more like there's more red, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because people think that land can vote, which is real cool, real funny.
Yeah, people do not
Look
understand.
how big Texas is down there. That means like so many votes.
Yeah, that's how that'd be like 1 million fucking electoral votes.
Yeah,
that's true.
People do not understand the Electoral College.
Yeah,
it's kind of a
on both sides too.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's not great, but
to be fair, Texas actually does have quite a few seats. MT, Montana, and Wyoming up there, though, they take up quite some of this space, and you can see the number beneath them means like they kind of ain't worth jack shit.
Three votes. 3, 4, 4, 6.
I just realized in looking at this that Illinois looks like a shadow reflection of Wisconsin.
Kinda, yeah.
It's like there's a puddle, and it's like
It could have been South Wisconsin. Think about that. It could have been.
Oh God, North Illinois.
We already have one Wisconsin. I think that's more than enough. The only thing that place produces that's good is cheese.
And they make a lot of it.
Maybe the Packers, if you like them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know a football. So yeah, also this is the exact map that Biden won with. So, hey, make America red, I guess.
Yeah.
Good for you, Lil Pump. Can't wait till you leave.
Honestly, if we get Lil Pump leaving, that's a win.
Yeah, that's a W no matter what side you're on, honestly. The esteemed author of Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang,
about one
Gucci
song
Gang.
with Kanye.
Spend 10 racks on a new chain. My bitch love do cocaine.
Gucci
Anyway,
gang,
Trump.
Gucci gang.
Yeah,
Trump is real smart.
back at it again.
Yeah. I really hope next episode has no politics. It's just we've been going for a while. Nobody really knows Kamala Harris's last name. What's Obama's last name, guys? I don't know. I don't know. They just call him Obama. I don't know his last name.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know her last name. It escapes me. It escapes my big, beautiful brain. It's true. It's true.
Peepaw's trying his damnedest
This is
here.
also the problem with the Tim Walz guy, is like, he seems fine, but it's like, I don't think we need Dreamcast Man as president. I think we don't need someone who's relatable, because this feels like someone would vote for this guy, because it's like, oh, this is just like me, when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm just babbling to my friends or whatever after the, bridge club.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need someone who's not like that. We don't need to be relating to the president of the fucking country. I think that's not necessary.
We need him to do a job and do it well. That's what we need.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. Tim Walz has been, like, pretty decent with his job, so
He has been pretty good up there.
Yeah.
That's...
Also, people are saying that, well, they rioted in Wisconsin, Minnesota, wherever the fuck he's from.
Yeah,
they rioted there and burned everything down. But like a few years ago, like after those riots, everyone who says that was like, Tim Walz is doing a very good job suppressing the riots.
Like,
and also, the riots were started by a right wing guy.
Yeah, there's even clips of Trump saying that, like, Tim Walz handled it very well.
He handled it very well, very well. I hope that one day he becomes the vice president. So yeah, Trump's real smart.
If only Trump had picked Tim Walz as his VP.
Honestly,
yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been the ace play.
If he tried to do like a bipartisan ticket, it would actually probably be successful. It would have trampled over Biden, but he picked the dude who at least gives off the worst vibes out of all of them that he could have. I don't know how to describe it.
So, Ben Shapiro
yes,
is real smart. There was once an empire upon which the sun never set, and it's just a fucking sexual harassment poster for the British Army.
Yeah, it's like saying, hey, you don't sexually harass people, and
there was once an empire in which the sun never set. Oh, we're past our glory days now. It's a sexual harassment poster.
I mean,
it's not that serious, even if it was some kind of indication that fucking the British Empire is bad or good or something. I don't know.
What does Ben Shapiro give a shit? He's not British.
Yeah. He's not British, never served in the army. Yeah, there's no issue.
Things were better when sexual harassment was quietly accepted. I guess that's what he's saying.
Kind of the implication.
So very
I don't know
strange.
Exactly. I mean, if he's saying like we should stop, the way I might interpret it would be like having this sort of thing telling you to not interact with people and maybe like flirt with someone. Like maybe that would be fine, but like this is
maybe,
sort of
but
suggesting
like
anything like that might be.
This is like unwanted touching.
Well, admittedly, in the post,
he's very
like,
uncomfortable
she is
with
putting
it.
her hand, like, kind of like putting her
close to his
against
bingus.
The wall, then the hand there.
Moreover, I mean, it's a woman doing it to a guy, which is one thing to note, and then also, Ben Shapiro's tweet is really the main takeaway, is just how fucking pretentious and like someone needs to shove this nerd in a locker.
Yeah, we need to bring bullying back.
Yeah, specifically for Ben.
Yeah.
Not for like woman touching man in the army.
Yeah.
You should report that maybe, but like bully Ben Shapiro maybe a little bit.
It's like
shove him into a locker.
Somebody should
steal his
around,
yarmulke.
Somebody should go around the Daily Wire offices and just like pushing them down and just like spitting their food and shit, you know.
Call him gay.
Yeah. Fucking
gay.
nerd.
Fuck you.
There was my money, bitch. I want some lunch money.
J.K. Rowling is real smart.
Oh,
this one's just
about J.K. Rowling.
This one's just a headline. It's just strange. J.K. Rowling said she would happily serve prison time over her transphobic views. Real cool. Good job, J.K. Rowling.
I don't know.
She should probably not have to go to prison for having opinions, but...
You should,
Yeah, but
it's
still,
also just...
being like... Yes, I hate these people so much that I would go to prison for it.
Yeah, that feels a little, like... schizophrenic.
Strange.
Yeah, strange words.
I mean, I guess it's someone standing by what they believe, even if I disagree with it. I can't, I can respect it to a degree. I don't know.
Yeah,
even
but it's
if it is
also
kinda reprehensible to another degree.
Also, she wouldn't last in jail. Like, she's used to living amongst filth and
Well, I
mold.
don't know. Martha Stewart lasted in jail, okay. So
Well, yeah, but Martha Stewart's hard as fuck.
Yeah, Martha Stewart.
She's killed somebody, probably.
That's true.
I could see her having like a pig farm, but she feeds people she kills too. You know?
Yeah, she's just Robert Pickton. Yeah, absolutely.
I can see it. Out of all the celebrities, I can see her at least being like clever about it. You know? I can see it. It wouldn't surprise me, is what I'm saying.
So finally, this guy is real smart.
Oh boy.
Paris street food. Civilization has completely disappeared, and it's just... It's just street food.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, it's just a kebab.
Really good.
Yeah. Like, I don't...
That looks delicious. I would eat that.
Yeah, like... When I see street food, I don't say, civilization is going down the drain. I say, delicious. Or I say, nah, I'll wait till I get home.
Well, this isn't particularly annoying to me. I live in Toronto, and one of my favorite things about Toronto is the fact that you can go to... Like, there's one really great place where it's all these food trucks just parked in a little square with some picnic tables and stuff. And
that sounds nice.
They're all like fusion and world cuisine kind of stuff. And so, I'm very thankful that I can live in a place that has that sort of thing. This person apparently wanting less... I know, and it sucks, and I'm sorry. Like, this person wanting less interesting food to eat while they're out and about in the street, that's just embarrassing.
Just don't buy it. Just don't give him the fucking coin.
Maybe he doesn't like the smell of it or something, but even then it's like, well, the world doesn't revolve around you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I don't like the smell of in public. I deal with it.
Yeah. We don't have to
I don't say
civilization
has fallen.
Yeah, if you're... This whole, like, LARP...
that looks good. I'm already really hungry. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's also just point out, this is because he's brown.
Yeah.
It's because he's brown.
Yeah, European invasion.
Yeah, the Twitter account's literally Europe invasion. It's like...
I really wish these people would be a little more... I like it when they're open and honest about being racists. I mean,
yeah, just say you don't like Arabic people.
When they get banned immediately, though, I mean, like, that's why I say, like, we need to stop banning racists and shit so frequently, because, like, I want them to be more willing to say that they are that instead of this kind of pussyfooting...
Yeah.
I'm just standing up for Europe.
Yeah.
I actually, I have a story about that.
Oh,
I was going to include it with the advertiser bit because it's very clear why people don't want to advertise on Twitter.
Oh.
But there was this account. It's banned now, thankfully.
Yes.
But it just posted a picture of Hitler and say, "We owe him an apology." No, we fucking don't. Are you kidding me?
People have been now retooling that for like every bad character in media. It's like
amazing. I'm gonna post that for somebody. Maybe Jack.
The only thing that would make that even better is if it was an ad. That would be great.
It was like
it got a community note that literally said, "No, we fucking don't," and it was just a Wikipedia link to Hitler.
Yeah. It's like, no, he was a piece of shit. He doesn't deserve anything. Fuck him.
Why is Tamara Morrison trending?
I do like the community notes. That's always good.
Community notes is the best thing.
De pronoms.
It's the best thing of the last couple of years.
Tamara Morrison.
Oh boy.
Familiar.
Good reason, bad reason?
He's the guy who played Boba Fett and Jango Fett.
Oh yeah, because he's not going to be in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. That was
okay.
Saw that
Can we acknowledge
on IGN.
That movie.
I just hope he didn't die.
Flop so hard.
There's no
it
way
probably
it's going to
will.
be good. There's no way it's
they
probably
really need to stop thinking people are going to go to theaters to see a movie. Like, this is like when they would
literally a continuation of a fucking show.
Yeah, it's like when they would make like the what do you call it, the X-Files movie, and you'd have to go to a theater to see effectively just like a slightly longer version of a regular fucking X-Files episode with like slightly better camera work.
And that's the thing. If it has a cinema release, but it also airs on TV, cool. That's actually really cool because then you have the option to just go to the theater and have this nice experience. Or, if you don't feel like doing that, you can just stay at home. They did that with the with a few Doctor Who episodes. And that's cool.
Speaking of theaters, I guess we might as well mention, we did, like, apparently all get scammed, except for Tristan. The Borderlands movie is, like, already heading to fucking streaming within, like, less than... What is it, in like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, it's sometime this month.
Theatrical run, and it's going to be at the Asset. Well, it's going to be, I think, the beginning of next month, the first week or so. So, hey, you can watch it digitally, folks. It'll be available everywhere you want to watch it. Everywhere.
You know, here's the thing.
So it'll be available nowhere? Awesome.
Would say, I think that movie would be a fun... Not fun to watch, but as, like, just an oddity about, like, man, they did this with this movie. Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Listen.
You put it on a little corner while you're playing actual Borderlands. Maybe you have fun with that. I don't know.
Hang on, let me find the video.
There is, when you launch up Borderlands 3 now, there's a splash screen that shows up Borderlands, like the movie. It's like, why do you gotta show this?
Yeah, they're advertising the movie.
They're trying.
It's disgusting.
Listen, you know? Listen, you know?
Yeah.
It's taking a second. Listen, you know? The title. Pay attention to that title, you know?
Hell yeah,
Pay
a lot
attention
of
to that
funny.
title.
Bonus number 2, don't watch a Borderlands film.
Yeah, just don't. Also, check out that video. I actually got to watch it because I wasn't involved, and therefore I can listen to it.
Yeah, you're literally the lucky one here, man. You are the lucky one.
I gotta say that regular episode that I didn't watch was actually really fun to listen to.
Oh yeah.
That I wasn't a part of, rather.
Yeah.
The one the like post assassination one.
Yeah.
Yes, I was definitely sick and didn't.
Post attempt. Let's get that clear. Post attempt.
Yeah. So
yes.
Reverse 2016 theory is real.
Oh yeah, boys.
These in the opposite order because I'm paying attention now. Give it time. It's got to load.
Let's see here.
You don't play the audio.
So yeah, no audio on this. Both of these songs are copyrighted.
Donald Trump. And
Trump
Elon
posted
Musk.
this a few days ago. 4 days ago. They're doing a funny little dance. It's AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awful.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Let's do like a really quick preview of the audio. Yeah, so it's Staying Alive.
Staying Alive.
Okay, yeah.
And whoever approved, like, you know, Trump used to be known for
I like the way his suit is turning like rainbow colors. It's like an N64 texture. It's great.
Yeah, it's starting to like glitch its texture out completely. But yeah, no, Trump used to have like the sauce. You know, he used to be able to tweet like nobody else. You know,
I'm pretty sure this is just some intern that he hired to like, you got to take care of my Twitter account. I don't want to post on that shitty site.
But Trump had such good tweets, like, you know, I've never seen a thin person drink Diet Coke, which admittedly is
the Coca-Cola company. They don't like me, but I'll still drink that garbage.
I keep drinking that garbage.
There's a lot of great Trump tweets. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of iconic shit he said.
Like
we were kind of hoping for more since he's back, but it's shit like this.
It's this and Schizo Rambles on Truth Social.
Yeah. That's why...
It really sucks, because, like, I don't want this guy anywhere near politics, but, like, to have him as the mediator for every single debate, that sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I want him to just keep tweeting about politics, but not, like, be involved.
9 years ago, Trump, when he was basically, like, almost going to push Jeb Bush to suicide live on national television. Like, that's the kind of Trump
slow.
we wanted.
You're mentally slow, Jeb. You're a disgrace to your lineage.
Oh, like,
that's not saying much.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah. So, this is cringe and bad.
This is very cringe and bad.
You guys remember in 2016 when this happened?
Yeah, which admittedly, like, look at how caked Hillary is in this. Wait till you see it, because she's gonna ship. Oh. I mean, you can see it there. Why is she?
Definitely.
Yeah, why is she cheeked up? Why is she? Cheeked
Why are
up?
you?
A lot of ass.
Okay.
It's weird. All right.
I guess I'm the odd guy out here.
Well, no, it's weird that Madonna didn't give her like the bigger ass.
Well, I'm not saying I'm into it. I'm just noticing that she does have like an Elastigirl Pixar ass, basically.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to this. I'm saying like why
also
why
Madonna looks like Revolution 60.
She does. So just for the audio listeners,
South
this
Park
is
Revolution 60.
A tweet from Madonna on October 12th, 2016, which is really close to just fully 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
Saying Hillary gonna snatch that presidency, so watch out. She's a girl gone wild. And then there's a shit ton of emojis, and it's like South Park looking ass cartoons of her and Hillary dancing to one of her songs.
Yeah, some Madonna song that exists.
Yeah, something that if we played in full would get copy struck into oblivion.
Yeah, it would.
So yeah, reverse 2016 theory is real.
What's happening?
Look at that.
Doesn't that mean that Trump is gonna surprisingly win at the last moment again, or?
Well,
no, because he's swapped the side of cringe. You know.
Yeah, effectively,
he's become the cringe.
Effectively, he's Freaky Friday. He may win the popular vote, but he will not win. He will not win the electoral.
But everyone's also expecting Kamala to win at this point, so it's not fully there yet. But we're definitely moving toward that territory.
But also she is
more footage of me doing this motion. That's good.
Yeah.
She is selling out the you know, she's seating all of the seats in like the arenas that she's holding her conferences in. Yeah. Whereas I think one of JD Vance's conferences got like 11 people.
I think it was at least like a few thousand, but not like
who the fuck
not
is
even
gonna
enough.
Want to listen to JD Vance?
Fair.
Yeah.
Even if you're like a Republicoid, you don't want to listen to JD Vance.
Republicoid.
All right.
All right. So I think we're about done with politics.
All right.
Let's see that funny OnlyFans.
Okay. So yeah, this lady replies, is a reply gal, I will say. So yeah, there's a quote about Alien Romulus here. There's a scene There's a scene in Alien Romulus so disgusting the cast and crew had to turn away, and someone said she wasn't lying. And then Spicy Cammy tweets here, I got so turned on throughout this whole movie, I had to switch my panties every 15 minutes. And it's more absurd shit like that. But
Christ.
Yeah. It's like
Heartstopper Season 3, which that's a boys thing, right?
I don't think so. I've never heard of it before. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
And someone's quoting saying they still got that fuck holding a book, and she says, "I'll be an extra in Season 3 if they paid me $500,000." Which, hey, so would I.
Yeah, it's absurd shit this lady just randomly tweets. It's a scene from a movie X where she's like crying, and this is somebody.
Watashi wa star.
And then
she replies, "That's how I look after a big load." Christ.
Okay.
And then the last one is, it's Cheetan. Cheetan is a boy, and then Cheetan has no gender. Cheetan makes like, that's a baby.
Yeah,
it's a baby otter, woman. Chill.
Then scroll down. There's a reply. Oh, I thought it was gonna be another reply.
Got cut off.
But yeah,
the fuck username though.
Yeah, so
but if you keep going, there's even more. It's just like again.
Okay.
It's just saying her better than me. I'm her manager. The content on my page is literally peak. I made this ad. Go to the I made this ad one.
Welcome to ESPN.
Bane, she's not gonna fuck you if you say her tweets are funny.
Her less than me. Okay.
Yeah, some of these are dumb, but
really and truly one of the most insane things I've ever experienced. It's a fucking JoJo Siwa concept. Dream guest on my podcast.
Hey, dream guest on our podcast.
Boy.
I'm her manager. Okay.
You guys seen that fucking music video with JoJo Siwa where she's dressed like a Kiss member and she's like all in black and leather? It's embarrassing.
I've seen that. This one is kind of a dumb.
She's become very cringe. So, what media are you like this with? Literal fucking garbage. This is fucking peak, actually. Fable.
Yeah,
That's me with
actually.
Fable.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog,
The content on my page is literal. Okay, alright.
That's...
And then, insane how this video was a warning of the new industry standard. And it's the fucking Grubhub commercial where they're like undulating. I made this ad. Okay, all right. I think we have a good idea of what she's saying.
Yeah. She's basically an engagement bait tweeter, but she's one of the better ones.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if I don't see one of her tweets under a tweet, I'm like, this tweet isn't good. It's not getting traction.
So that
first, folks, Bane wants to have sex with this woman.
So let's take a look at this meme. I'm sure it's not related to anything at all, and it's just a funny little meme. I think Ye delayed Vultures 2 because he knew the beef was about to go nuclear between Drizzy and K-Dot. He's a genius. Meanwhile, Ye on Nitrous and it's fucking Freddy Fazbear, Golden Freddy just laying there. That's a fun little tweet. I really hope it's
scroll down to that tweet today. That was May 4th.
Yeah, that was May 4th. Yeah, that was let's let it load again.
Anything came out publicly. It's all.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, this was May 4th, 2044, 5 a.m. real early. Either he woke up and immediately posted it, or he was up real late.
Yeah, let's go on to that next one.
Yeah, let's oh geez. That was a funny meme. So here is Kanye being outed for nitrous use by Milo Yiannopoulos. That's right. We weren't fucking done with the politics. Fuck you. To be fair, it's not exactly politics, but we all have history with Milo.
We love Milo. He's great.
Yeah.
Yes, we all literally he's read something that I've wrote like as like a little thing before. So
I've
that's
sent
fun.
him a DM before and got a response.
So I actually forgot how Milo sounded other than just generic posh British, so...
He sounds like Nevelander.
Yeah. There is a reason Ye, formerly known as West, is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. In fact, there are several reasons, but the most serious and the most recent is his dentist Thomas Connolly, thread. Connolly got Ye hooked on nitrous, laughing gas. It is my belief that Connolly sought out to diminish Ye's mental faculties so that Connolly and his business associates could extract millions of dollars from him. Earlier this year, I uncovered the fraud and intervened. Ye, hooked on nitrous, blew up our relationship on purpose by proposing something he knew I'd have to resign over, because I had told him so. The resurrection of his long-time idle fantasy of making porn. I didn't know that! Thomas Connolly is a dangerous predator who targets African-American celebrities, into whose mouth he puts fake diamonds, as I suspect he did to Little Yachty. He must be stopped. I filed a complaint with the California Dental Board last week to that end. So listen. Little Yachty.
No.
I don't trust Milo as far as I can throw him.
Yeah, Milo
but is
a lying piece of shit.
He was Kanye's former chief of staff, and there is proof. We'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah.
Well, the concept of this guy...
Hang on. Go ahead.
Well, the concept of this guy being like the character from that one King of the Hill episode who like tricks Peggy into doing foot porn, but like instead it's like a dentist who scams black celebrities, I guess, into having diamond mouths. That's a very strange thing.
There
I don't
is
know if that's true, but alright.
There is like, there is notably the grills, which are a thing that
we'll see some of that later.
Yeah,
sure.
But this video.
That's it. This is Ye, I'm on the nitrous. But that's the first one. He also alleges that Ye's archive has been plundered by people on his team, leading to loss of irreplaceable things such as Ye's Grammys, personal effects, and from the births of his children, and even his mother's death certificate. That's wild.
Damn.
I'm not really going to look in much into that because there's something much funnier coming up next. Newly surfaced text between Kanye, his dentist, and his former chief of staff Milo from April 2024. Quote. Well, actually, we'll We'll just read it. Oh god, it's so low resolution. What the fuck?
No.
Hang on.
If you go full screen on that, it should.
Yeah, it's just kind of... Oh god, it's bright. I can't see anything else, so... Here we have Thomas Connolly. He AI generated a handheld nitrous oxide personal use system. And actually took photos of real fucking nitrous oxide fucking, images. So, Milo just kind of says, if you want Joe the Grocer's numbers to make sense, I need 8. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, I don't
And then he says, we wait for it to scroll down. If we wait, okay. This needs to be a long-term goal to get recreational nitrous legalized. Meanwhile, we mastered the delivery system with a 2-year head start. And Milo says, surely you are joking. Prolonged misuse of nitrous causes birth defects. Problems with B12. Your spinal cord disintegrates. Why would anyone bother, or why would anyone want to introduce another drug to an already depressed, addicted, demoralized, and pathetic population of dopamine slaves? And then Ye just said, can I have the nitrous today? Tom, you said you bring him by today, checking in.
Look at his profile picture.
Check out that profile picture. It's fucking Golden Freddy, just like...
So that guy had inside knowledge about Ye, I guess.
Well, actually not quite. Milo confirmed that he, in his contacts, he set Ye's fucking profile image to be that.
Oh.
Which, that's funny. Genuinely.
I see.
So, there's not really that much else. Let me just bump the speed up. So, of course, Kanye loves getting nitrous legalized. It's taking a while. And then the doctor says, haha, to why would anyone want to introduce another drug? Real cool. Real good.
Normal people, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a swipe to determine that this is real. Fucking, can I have the nitrous today?
Can I have the nitrous today?
I mean,
and then here's him with his grill.
He's kind of lost at that point.
Yeah, that's his.
Can I have the nitrous today? Yeah, which
titanium.
honestly just looks ugly. It looks like he took a Hershey's Kiss wrapper and just went, eh.
Yeah, it looks like Play-Doh or something. It's not great.
That would not be fun on the mouth,
No.
Yeah.
Imagine chewing a steak with that. Your AI-generated Trump steak with Trump ketchup.
I'm pretty sure that's just a fucking
it's
purple guy.
Yeah.
People are loving the Golden Freddy.
The stuff like this.
Yeah, it's really fucking funny. That's why I put it in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So Ye is probably on fucking nitrous.
It explains a lot.
So
wild.
over.
It does. That's the thing. If it was Milo just saying this and there wasn't the text as proof and he wasn't acting like it, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because Milo is...
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
To put it nicely, he's a piece of shit.
He's the type of person to be ex-gay because being gay wasn't good for his grift anymore. You know?
Yeah. If he was to tell me that the sky outside was blue, I would walk outside, take a photo, and put it through a color test to actually make sure it was blue. I would not
just
believe him.
fucking eyedropper that shit. Just look at the RGB values just to make sure.
It's I'm not entirely certain of you, brother.
So
but
yeah,
I believe him on this at least with the text and shit.
Yeah, he's provided proof, which I guess that's pretty good.
Broken clock, etc., etc. Right,
so that's wild. Yeah, let's so I'm gonna open these in the reverse order, and hopefully nothing gets revealed.
Okay.
I gotta find a way to open these in the right order. Let's go ahead and delete. Get out of here.
The fuck out of here.
So one day, I was just perusing Twitter, as you do, just looking for just stuff, and I found this image. I don't know why this was served to me.
Oh god.
I was baffled, so I checked the comments because I was I saw this I forget if I saw it trending or in my For You, but it's just a fucking furry posting a GIF. Okay, and this was back in September of 2023. Why do I see this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he shot and killed his friend during a drug confrontation.
Oh, shit.
Oh. So his tweet blew up after that, I guess?
Yeah, you can
Guess
see.
so.
Well, we'll get into that later, but a dispute over drugs between roommates ended with one dead with 3 gunshot wounds. Tuesday at around 4, Boynton, not Boynton, Boynton Beach Police Department responded to. I'm just not going to say the address out loud after receiving a call about a suspicious incident. 3 gunshot wounds. That's suspicious incident. When they arrived, Andrew Pepin. Fucking Andrew Penis, 29, told police he shot his friend 3 times and that he was dead. The affidavit says that he was partying with his roommate Jonathan when an argument ensued over drug use.
And he started shouting if he could have the nitrous today. And then
Can I have the nitrous today?
Yeah.
Can I have
So,
the nitrous today?
So unfortunate.
The argument occurred between Richardson, 34, because Richardson, 34, believed Pepin had more drugs and that he was holding back. He alleged that Richardson became aggressive and began coming at him. So
you don't want him to be coming at you.
Yeah, especially not with fucking that.
No.
Well, he was the wolf, you know. He had to do it to him, you know.
Gay Florida fur.
Oh boy.
Don't put your location in your fucking identity, please. I'm not gonna say that I'm a fucking Virginia guy.
You just did.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna seriously say it.
Yeah, you're good.
So yeah, here's a look at his charges, and one of them stands out.
Was it for being a furry?
So homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated, weapon offense, missile into dwelling, VEH building or aircraft, and his bond is $25,000.
Why is that the one that's got the bond?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's funny as fuck. Missile into dwelling.
How hilarious
weapon
would it
offense.
You mean like real missile, right?
I don't think so, but it's funny to imagine.
Maybe he threw a Molotov and they're calling that a missile.
Yeah, or like a fucking Nerf dart or whatever. I don't know.
Something.
But yeah, as you can see, this is the video from the beginning of like one of the Ace Attorneys where the courtroom gets bombed. Fucking Michael from GTA. Some furry stuff.
Where the fuck
Missile
did you
into
get a
dwelling.
missile?
5 kill streak. Press right for Predator missile.
Hell yeah, dudes rock.
Red Rocket. You need to address the missile allegations, Twin.
Twin?
Twin?
I don't know where the twin part came from.
How bro felt after killing his neighbor with an APC missile.
In all ways except physical. A
Yeah.
missile, ...
Oh, that's great.
Unfortunate.
Can you stop firing rockets at my house, you prick? Is
I love fucking...
the
Well,
soldier.
unfortunate that guy's dead, I guess. But man, a lot of good.
Well, that's the thing. He's not dead. He's the guy who shot him.
Well, the other guy that's dead, you know.
Yeah, the other guy.
Guy that's dead, exactly.
The guy killed.
So yeah, that's it's a fucking furry with a rocket launcher.
I can play Quake 2 with a furry mod. Oh god.
It's just a really funny story.
For good measure.
Oh yeah.
Missile dwelling into VH building your aircraft. So that's fun. You want to talk about the Yakuza show?
We're gonna talk about some dweebs here.
Oh yeah, there are some dweebs about, but first let's just talk about it. Actually, let me pull up the
We can play the trailer again.
So there's.
Well, I know that they're going to be fucking none of the actors played the games or something, which is like, I guess it doesn't mean the end of the world, but it's not exactly a fucking good thing.
It's not great, but I mean, that's the thing. It looks fine. It looks cool. I'm just not exactly. I'm just not exactly sure if it's going to be like fantastic or not. But I'm
the
very
creatives to be the ones in charge, but they're bringing their own interpretation, and that's what they did with the fucking Borderlands movie. Don't do that. You know, just make it what it is.
But yeah, there are times where it works, like for Twisted Metal show, where it's basically just entirely a brand new story with some characters from the original, but like there's never been a story where
Twisted Metal doesn't exactly have the same kind of narrative that like Yakuza has. So.
Yeah, Yakuza is a very heavily narratively driven type of thing.
I hope it's gonna be good from a trailer. But
so there's dopey people.
Yeah, there are some real fools about. Oh, let's not give too much away now. So there's this wonderful cool dude.
Oh yeah.
Give it a bit to load. So Amazon's Like a Dragon Yakuza TV show cast reveal that they've never played the games. We wanted to do our own version, which again, it could be good, it could be bad, whatever. And then this guy,
not good. Let's be honest with ourselves, but okay.
I'm interested.
This guy with the fucking. I thought that was a Pepe.
You thought that was a Pepe?
I thought it was.
Oh, like in the mask. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry to say, but it's over, Yakuza Bros. Wouldn't it be really funny if he was using Yakuza Bros as like a, sort of community name when he actually hasn't played any? Oh! Oh!
His Steam account is public, and he owns them, but he has no achievements.
Wow.
He doesn't even own Yakuza 5.
Part of the Yakuza, like I could see the Silent Hill thing and be like, it's so over, Silent Hill Bros.
Yeah, but, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but
I mean that's the thing. Claiming like brothership with fans of a franchise that you're not like part of.
Yeah.
That's tourism behavior real hard. Like real hard.
I guess.
And like I can say this because I've played a lot of Yakuza 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't gotten to 7 yet, mostly because this thing can't fucking run it. But, like, play some Yakuza, please, before saying stuff on it. Please. Just play it.
Best, yeah.
They're good. They're good games. You can play them.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I've linked the teaser trailer for the show if you want to watch that again, real quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
have we watched this?
Fine. We watched it, yeah.
I think we did.
It looks fine. I mean, it looks good even, but it's just when you tell me that the cast didn't play any of the fucking games, it's like, well, it can only mean bad things or nothing. It's not gonna be good because of that.
I hope that like what we're getting out of this is good though, because it looks pretty good.
Sure. I mean,
yeah.
Of course I hope, but
yeah.
There's a lot of hoping going on, to be fair, but still, it's like, you know, I'm open to this being good instead of immediately saying that it's over just because some actors didn't play the games.
Plus, like visually, this looks insane.
Yeah, it's got some cool visual elements so far, except.
Yeah, Shimano looks kind of not like Shimano at all.
None of the characters look right. I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
to an extent, that's just the anime physique of the characters, but...
Yeah, like, yeah. I don't think I could find a guy who looks like Shimano, who's, like, you know, in a state to do things Shimano did.
There's probably a sumo guy out there who could do some shit.
Yeah.
I guess. But, like, that's the thing. The series itself looks fine. If it's bad, yeah, I'll say it's bad. Like, I wasn't a fan of, like, some of the stuff that the Fallout show did, but it was still good.
Yeah. And some of that is stuff I think that will get, like, essentially tweaked by second season, you know. Some of that's just probably production, not entirely knowing everything. Should we talk about Silent Hill 2 remake story trailer before we get to the next one, or...?
Well, we have some dystopia to talk about. Depends on what y'all want to talk about first.
Oh, man. Can we take, like, a brief break? I want to grab a drink.
Okay.
I can get a drink.
Okay.
I'm down for that. Alright, we're gonna pause, folks. And we'll be back shortly after now. And we're back, folks. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right, we've returned.
Yes.
Yay, still on the nitrous over here.
Good for him. They let him have it today.
Yeah, you know what? Good for him, except for like all the ill effects.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know why you can't just like smoke weed.
Yeah, weed's fun.
Yeah.
Get into party shit. Don't do
Hell, take shrooms.
Yeah, something we didn't
I
touch
don't know
on.
about that.
Yeah, maybe not for him. Maybe not shrooms for him. But something we didn't really have too much time, and I'll just touch on quickly. They did arrest 4 or 5 people, I think. 5 people in the involved in the death of Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, he was on ketamine, right?
He was. He essentially passed out in a jacuzzi and then drowned in the jacuzzi because of it. But 5 people, including one of his live-in assistants, I should say.
Yeah, I think she was called like the ketamine queen.
Well, that was
like,
someone who.
colloquially.
Well, that was someone who was like a dealer that they ended up arresting. But like his live-in assistant was basically getting him the ketamine.
Damn.
So yeah, a lot of them are getting charged, which good. Fuck them.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry is gone because of that.
Rest in peace. You took somebody who was a genuinely funny person. Yeah.
So, Dystopia or Silent Hill?
Sounds like the same thing, really.
Well, let's do Silent Hill because that's something. It's like a video. We can kind of knock it out. Oh yeah, you've got a little bit there.
Yeah, a little bit. So, there is some. There's been a lot of people who have, kind of enjoyed the most recent Silent Hill bit, and there are a lot of articles saying that it's actually a lot better than they expected.
Yes.
So let's take a little watch.
If you want to turn that up a little.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting to hear.
Yeah, that's about loud.
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
My bad.
You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
We might have to have Claw do that full screen.
Are you taping again?
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, it was kind of glitching out a little
I
bit.
think it's working.
Oh, we'll just do it in the window. Actually.
Yeah, we'll
It's
do
fine.
the theater mode. That's fine.
Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place.
Just put the gun to their head.
You can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, too.
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Boy, it looks like a competent.
This place is different from what I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think she's here anymore.
This whole town. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made.
How do you know about that?
Turn up a little bit more here.
Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
How do you know about Mary?
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Touch me, I
Yeah,
bleed.
they kind of cooked with that trailer.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's the thing. My only complaint is that I prefer the original, like, Mary and the Maria and the you know, that
yeah.
the scene that was interspersed throughout the entire thing where she's talking to James,
Yeah,
like she's
in the
married.
cell, yeah. But
Like, I prefer the original delivery of that,
I do
but
too.
everything else looks fucking good. I hate that I like this.
I don't have any real, you know, Silent Hill bro opinions, but I do like the music. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know.
But the way I'll describe this is the Silent Hill fan.
To be fair, Akira Yamaoka.
Akira Yamaoka's great. This definitely feels like we're back. This feels like we're back.
I don't know. It's still the fucker people that made the other bad game. So.
Yeah, that's what's keeping me from like really saying that we are so back, but like we might be back.
We might
it's
be.
possible.
There
is a
also,
possibility.
There is 27 minutes of gameplay footage they also released. Yes, from that channel exactly. I
will look at that later.
I watched it. I do love how they're adding a lot more detail to places. They're adding new like places that you could never go into before, but you can actually go inside now. It's like, all right, I like those kind of changes. But yeah. Let's go to that next tweet there.
Here we have a bunch of articles from The Gamer, which fuck The Gamer, but you know.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2 Remake is way better than I ever expected it to be. I played 3 hours from the very start of the game and came away impressed by how Bloober Team has both translated the original and learned valuable lessons from modern survival horror. Which... Okay. PC Games In, which I trust more than The fucking Gamer. We spent 3 hours with Bloober Team's Silent Hill 2 Remake, and it's so much better than you've been led to believe.
I mean...
VG247, which...
They're okay.
I'm as shocked as you. Bloober Team's Silent Hill 2 could be the grand remake we've all been hoping for. And then GameSpot, which, you know, they've had some spotty history, but still, like, nowadays they're fine.
Yeah.
But the Silent Hill 2 remake is significantly better than the trailers you've seen. Like, that, the consensus seems pretty unanimous.
I guess.
It seems at least
it could
more
be,
hopeful.
Could be bought and paid for.
It could be.
I mean, I guess.
But
I mean, I would expect that shit from, like, The Gamer.
I expect it from Konami to be, you know...
I don't think Konami really has that kind of money anymore.
Konami has
that's the
fucking
thing.
money, Bane. They're big in, like, casino business and like...
I keep forgetting that.
Probably, I
you're
think
right.
probably also organized crime, but I have no proof of that.
That's the thing, though. I feel like if they did that, somebody would say something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there are enough decent journalists out there to be like, hey...
That has never stopped any of that shit happening before.
I mean, it came out with the Kane and Lynch stuff. I'm pretty sure that was GameSpot.
It was GameSpot.
Occasionally.
The thing I'll say is, like, this does feel like, from everything I've heard from the rumors and shit, supposedly this game was, like, completely finishable last year. Like, apparently, like, around last April or May, it was in a state where you could finish it. They've effectively been polishing since then.
It does seem like they've taken... Yeah, it seems like they've been taking a lot of the criticism to heart. Which I like to see.
They should. And I really liked the short message for what it was. I thought that it was a good, you know, a modern-ish story. Like, I feel like...
I've heard good things about it, yeah.
I would like to hear the opinion of someone who it was effectively made for, because it's like a modern-day teenager story. I'm in my late 20s.
Yeah, we're in our late 20s. Yeah. We can't exactly speak on that shit.
There's a lot of shit I don't relate to in it, but I feel like it was at least trying to be accurate to the story it was telling, and it was pretty interesting in some moments, other than some performance hiccups, but that's, you know...
Well, apparently this runs pretty well.
Yeah, it's
like 60 FPS.
It's got a performance and a quality toggle, and supposedly it looks really good in performance. I'm probably gonna pick it up physically on PS5 day one. I'm not even.
I will probably, if it's good, I'll probably eventually get it on PC. It's just a question if I'll be able to run it.
Yeah, we just gotta hope. Patreon.com/shot equals 20. Yeah.
So there is also a list of stuff that's been learned from the hands-on preview, and as a Silent Hill head, I don't have anything physical to show for that. I have the enhanced edition of Silent Hill 2, but Steam doesn't log play hours for non-Steam games.
Yeah.
So
I
can't exactly prove that I'm a Silent Hill head.
I could talk to you about it for hours, all of them.
Yeah, I mean, we literally did.
Yeah, go back
for
to,
proof of our Silent Hill headiness.
Go on to the old channel, Fusao. Eventually we'll get those all transferred. You got to talk to Google about that, but
what you got to do is you got to just like set up a playlist that's all of the old ones, and then just like keep adding to them.
I should do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So let's go through each one of those, and as a Silent Hill head, I will give my opinions.
Yes.
Positive impressions overall, a faithful adaptation. Well, let's see about that. After playing the first 3 hours, my fears have melted away. So it is a good thing that whoever is saying that did have fears.
Yeah.
Because I also had a lot of fears about this.
I've had a lot.
Mainly the fact that it really looked bad and unsubtle, and that typically the remakes sort of they're more relevant in the the common spheres than the originals.
Yeah.
And usually it's the one that people go for, which usually that's a pretty good thing. But then you have Halo Anniversary. Or Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Or, there are some bad remakes.
At least with Resident Evil 3, I would say that it's worth as like a bonus game. It's like if you get it for $20, it's a great $20 game. But it's also not a faithful RE3 remake. It is
a horrible remake. It is, once we do the Resident Evil hyperfixation, I'm going to go off on that game. My god!
I would love to do the first three and the remakes of each of those in the first episode we do.
That sounds actually like a perfect plan. Maybe also like Code Veronica.
I'd be down for
Resident Evil 0.
But
if you'll give me a second, I actually have authority to speak on that because copy to
I will say, 60 FPS mode, though, on PS5 is kind of nice, because this is a game that I would prefer playing in the as high frame rate as I can.
Yeah. But yeah, I have authority to speak on that. Fuck you.
Shit. Wow, fucking 100%. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the first one was Resident Evil 2, and I just kind of got 3 and 4 out of the way. I like 4. 4's good.
How 3 damn, 3 was real fast for you. Holy shit.
As you can see. Oh yeah, I've only played 30 hours. It's
still you got all the achievements in 38 hours.
Wow. It's a very content poor game. Yeah. But as you can see, Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2 remakes last played in May. Resident Evil 3 last played February. And that was literally just to get these last 2 achievements.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I just figured might as well. I've gotten most of the other ones.
I got a few
Resident Evil 3 bad remake.
Yeah.
So let's continue. 60 FPS mode confirmed. Hell yeah.
Perfection.
Based. Dodge button and aiming reticle added to make combat smoother. There's stuff later that makes me feel a little bit better about this.
Yeah.
But off the bat, I'm not big on, specifically trying to make the combat smoother.
See, I have heard
in a survival horror game, maybe not.
I've heard someone say that
Onimusha.
The way they did the combat was swing, and then try to dodge, so that way you try to avoid the enemy swinging at you. Which is I kind of get doing that in some games. I don't know how I feel about that. The aiming reticle, I'm okay with that for a pistol. Silent Hill 2 has always had firearms. The whole series has. When you shift perspective, you have to give a way to actually control that, and in a in a third-person camera, you kind of have to have something. I hope you can turn it off for harder difficulties, though.
I do hope so. If it's toggleable, A+.
They have said there is a lot of accessibility options. I forgot who's... I listened to a lot of the videos on my way home from work, because I was like, oh, shit. Hit that. And someone said there is a lot of, accessibility choices. You can, audio cues for certain things. It could be subtitles. You know.
Okay. Well, subtitles are good.
Oh yeah.
Subtitles are always good. So, more explorable buildings than the original. That basically almost sold me.
Yeah.
Because I like it when remakes actually expand on the area that you explore. Unlike the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, which cut down pretty heavily. At least Resident Evil 2 remake is good, like,
yeah,
generally. Yeah. But, like, I like it when a remake has all the stuff that was in the original, and then just adds more onto it, instead of changing and, like, removing stuff.
Yeah.
So, cool.
And the thing is, like, they probably did want to add a lot of these places back in the day. It's just PlayStation 2 and a lot of that era had very small amount of disk space compared to what we have now. And
yeah, like 20 kilobytes of RAM or something it was comical like that.
I think 512 megabytes of RAM from the PS2.
Jeez,
something that small.
So
like
monsters are more aggressive. Monsters are more aggressive and can counterattack.
Counterattack I'm iffy on, but aggressive I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's fine because Silent Hill 2 is a pretty easy game unless you're playing like a max difficulty.
Yeah.
So that's fine. New puzzles confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
If they're good puzzles, hell yeah. If they're not really that great puzzles, I mean, I guess you're not removing any of the originals.
Something that's not listed here, but I did hear in that little thing I was listening to, they do have separate difficulties for combat and puzzle again.
That's good. That's so good.
I love that.
Yeah, that's genuinely one of my favorite things about Silent Hill 2, just as a whole.
Oh yeah. Being
able to like crank the puzzle difficulty without having to like get one shot by everything.
Yeah, or
that's nice.
Or vice versa,
Yeah, if you're stupid and be like, oh, I don't know the puzzle.
I want to be.
You can set it.
I want to be a brute.
Real low. Yeah. James stupid hit with big stick. So, zones have been expanded and item locations moved around.
Yep.
That's cool. I do hope that there's an option for original item locations. But, if not...
I'd probably say it's not going to happen on that one.
Yeah, not too big
of a deal, they've changed everything, because that leads them to the next one there.
Woodside and Blue Creek apartment layouts reworked. Okay. I mean, those were kind of arduous areas to get around, so it kind of makes sense, but...
Yeah.
It depends on how they rework it, I guess.
Yeah. This sounds a lot like FF7 Remake, where they just sort of fuck with the pacing a bunch and add in like extra cool new things where it's like, man, this isn't terrible, but I kind of wish we could just do the thing that was in the original now instead of some new segment that isn't great.
To be fair, Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition if you want to play the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is it's getting its final it's getting its final update soon. They're doing a big last update because they've pretty much done everything they can do, really.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Pyramid Heading apartment encounter reworked. Now,
yeah.
I'm iffy on this, depending on what they mean by apartment encounter.
The first
because
one.
there are two. The very one.
Well, no, okay, the second one. I mean, second one.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about, but
because the
first time you have to fight him is what I meant.
Yeah, because there are a few different meanings for encounter. It could be literally the first time you see him, which is perfect. And if they change it, I hate this game. Genuinely,
it might be in a different location than it was.
That's fine. That's fine. But as long as they just
that's
as long as they just keep him standing on the other side of a fence, staring at you. No comment from James. No cutscene. No sound.
That guy's head
keep
looks
it like
that.
a
pyramid or something. Wait a minute, that pyramid.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. Now we got one. I want to definitely hear what Tristan has to say about this one.
All original endings included, plus brand new ones in New Game Plus. That's super cool.
I'm interested.
I'm actually really glad.
I'm really
glad that they're keeping the originals, plus new endings. That's great.
Yeah. This next one is a very good thing. The way they word this here.
Yeah, combat is smoother. Although Bloober Team stresses Silent Hill 2 is not a combat-oriented game. See, that's what makes the reticle and the dodge button, the counter-attacking monsters, that's what kind of assuages some of my fears a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little bit less iffy.
I'm hoping with
since
that,
they're like
with that stuff we can get out of combat using a dodge button and out of combat using like all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the goal
That'd be cool.
more than it is to.
Yeah, because in survival horror games, you definitely have to make fighting a monster have some kind of a toll, whether that's your ammo or your health, something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, you want to incentivize avoiding encounters, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully it's good.
Here's hoping.
Tense sound design, which, nice.
Here's
Hopefully
hoping.
it's actually tense. Dense, thick fog. Fuck yeah.
The fog does look pretty good.
Unreal Engine 5 Luma technology confirmed to PS5. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It means good lighting, hopefully.
Cool.
You can only hope.
And then releasing October 8th.
Yeah. It's a big stacked October month, that's for sure.
So that's actually the combat encounter for the apartment there that you were seeing.
Okay, alright. So it is the combat encounter and not him, doing characteristically silly things to a mannequin.
Yep.
That's the thing.
This is the combat encounter one.
Yeah, because if they change that, I mean, that's taking away a pretty big part of what makes Pyramid Head.
Well, they teased it in the
up.
trailer, because right after you see the stairs on fire, you see him, pointing the gun from the closet door. So they're just not going to show it yet. They're waiting to show that. That is something I'm kind of glad they're actually saving for in-game,
Yeah, it is a bit flashy with, all the destructible objects. It's a bit,
Yeah.
a bit overly flashy, I would say, but that's the thing. It's,
And then that's...
If that's the only complaint that I have about this, and not, it's stupid, unsubtle, doesn't look like Silent Hill 2, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm willing to accept some slightly flashier, funny haha animations. He is moving kind of fast, but to be fair, that whole encounter is him moving kind of fast, and then you shoot him until he moves slow.
Yeah. And then, we're inside a place there we've never seen before, which is a record store, which is actually part of a puzzle they were talking about that is a new one in the beginning section of the game. So there's a puzzle going on there.
Hopefully it's like Silent Hill 3 hard. That would be nice.
This one you gotta find stuff to glue a record back together.
Okay. Alright, then the record's probably gonna have some insane stuff on it, like a message from Mary, or something like a conversation that her and James had that was
or
how did they know?
Nothing, and it'll just be for the sake of having a stupid new puzzle.
Well, I hope that's not the case.
It might be a little bit of it. They didn't show what happens at the outcome of that, so you didn't see it in the little preview that I saw. But
looking forward to seeing what they do with it.
Yeah,
I really hope it's good. I'm prepared for it being good now.
I'm picking it up day one.
I don't want games to come out and be bad, necessarily. It's funny sometimes when they are, but I don't go in wanting.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Resident Evil 3 kind of black-pilled me on remakes. Resident Evil 2 did a bit of the job because some things were cut, but it was still a good game overall.
Yeah, it's
Resident Evil 3 just, man.
It's Resident Evil 2 is kind of it's a little bit of a Cliff Notes version of the original game, but it's doing something, Resident Evil 3 not as much. But
Resident Evil 3 cuts basically half of the game, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I love Resident Evil 3. It's my favorite of the originals.
A lot of the cool
it's getting a GOG port though to PC.
Yeah, actually it is. I'm pretty sure I know one already has.
2 is coming out
released
soon.
Hell yeah. You should get those.
Yes.
Or if you
should go that next door.
if you don't want to if you don't want to wait, you can go to BioRand, I think .com. I'm not sure. It's called BioRand, but BIORAND. And maybe you can find a version of that. Yeah. Maybe it also has the HD one. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just talking.
All right, Dystopia.
We want to talk about Dystopia or Funny Olympic.
Well, I guess Dystopia time.
Yeah.
All right.
We're almost hitting the 3-hour mark, so we got to speed run these.
I would like to.
Yeah. Okay. So let's speed run Dystopia.
Yeah.
1.
Get some Dystopia action.
2, and I'll put yours in the middle if I can scroll back up to it. It's the last one.
Oh yes.
All right. Disney is trying to get a wrongful death lawsuit from a grieving husband tossed out of court because he signed up to Disney Plus years earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife suffered a fatal allergic reaction at Disney Springs restaurant, but Disney insists that the husband agreed to arbitrate all disputes with the studio when he first signed up for a 1-month trial of Disney Plus. So, hopefully anyone out there who is watching, like Star Wars or Doctor Who on Disney Plus, hopefully you don't die at a Disney park.
Yeah, it looks like I can never set foot in Disneyland. This lady told them multiple times, and they said we can do this with because she has a bad nut. She had a bad nut allergy, and they end up not listening, and she ended up going to anaphylactic shock, and then 45 minutes later, she's dead.
That is horrifying. Thank you, Disney.
Well, yeah, and I can't imagine this is a great advertisement for Disney. I mean, you'd think they would want to just settle in this sort of thing, but instead they're
exactly.
This, and now I guess people are just gonna. I wouldn't want to go to a Disney park or anything now that I know that.
We joked earlier, oh geez, Mickey Mouse is committing atrocities in this AI image. This makes me less likely to buy Disney products. This actually makes me less likely to do anything Disney related.
Yeah. If this should have came out,
pirate Disney shows.
If it should have came out
genuinely.
Honestly, yeah, probably. If this had came out before fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, I would not have went to see that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'd probably pull that out too. Like, you bought ticket to our movie. Ooh.
Oh, I was a Disney Plus subscriber for like a year and a half. I'm fucked. If I even stepped foot in Disneyland, I'm pretty sure they could execute me.
Yeah.
They had me on the fucking Matterhorn.
They literally just own your existence over there, but.
So that's really cool. Hopefully, the judge doesn't actually throw this shit out, because that's scary. If that precedent is set.
Disney, so it probably will.
It might,
they probably
but
have
it
like
might
fucking
not.
Omega lawyers.
Again, this is obviously like lawyers trying to get their way out of anything, but it's like, how could you even recommend this as a strategy for a case?
Well, it probably does say something in the terms of service of Disney Plus or whatever. It probably says you sign away all your rights to ever litigate against us.
Yeah, you forfeit, yada yada, and yada yada.
Yes. Thankfully, typically, terms of services aren't exactly fully enforceable in court.
Well,
thankfully.
Yeah.
So, here's some more fun dystopia. Chuck E. Cheese launching monthly subscription program.
For what?
You boys gonna get the gold membership to Chuck E. Cheese or the platinum membership?
Go to the Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, they're offering 40 games a visit and a percentage discount on food and drinks.
Oh my god.
Alright, the discount makes more sense, but 40 games? Seriously, just 40?
Maybe 40 tokens? I don't know. Maybe this
Per
article
visit.
might be weird.
Well, I guess maybe you could just fuck off and then come back. I guess it doesn't include admission.
What I can imagine is you go eat if you win 30. You know what it is? It's kind of like how I've got that. I guess I'm trying to cover with the Pepsi logo. It's the Regal subscription that I have, where I can go see as many movies as I want, where I pay $20 a month. But I could go as many times as I want. But if I don't see it if I don't see 2 movies a month, it's basically not paying for itself, kind of thing. Yeah. So I imagine 40 tokens might be I'm gonna assume $3 or something. But if you're going, if you live next to a Chuck E. Cheese, this would be wonderful.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you got a kid,
to move toward the subscription model. It's basically the next step of screwing you over when you want to buy DLC and you need to have 500 extra Microsoft points or whatever.
Go back to the article though, real quick. I just want to point out one thing: the membership can only be canceled after the first year is completed. So you have to
fuck that.
You have to still pay for a whole year, even if you use it for 1 month. But
Logitech CEO says people will enjoy paying a monthly fee to use a mouse. You're gonna really love that. And then they immediately backpedaled.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
The lady had suggested that this was going to be a mouse that you could upgrade through a subscription model. which makes no sense. I mean,
This is fine enough, you know.
yeah.
I mean,
a mouse typically
I don't think
lasts
there's
for a while. You know?
If you've ever watched
Yeah,
Louis
like-
Rossman, you'll see him talking sometimes about things like there's a guy he knows who bought some kind of like smart shoes or something, and the shoes, because there was something wrong with the network, it wouldn't connect to the fucking network, so the shoes would just not lace themselves up. So
What?
the guy bought shoes that were worthless for at least a period of time as he owned them because they were not able to connect to the lace tying cloud or whatever.
That should just be Bluetooth. That should just be like you press a button on your phone and it laces.
I mean, I got a guitar amp. I've mentioned it before. It's a guitar amp that was, connected via Bluetooth, and eventually I tried using it, and the fucking amp just wouldn't connect to my phone anymore. And it's like, well, I mean,
Sick.
yeah, the cool purchase that I made of the cool tech future bullshit. I love. I hope that I can have that on a subscription service. Really.
Here's the problem. We're currently at the worst part for technology. I feel like 10 years from now, we'll finally be in like a stable part where it's like, yeah, that idea
Hopefully.
of an amp that has Bluetooth will just always work and not fuck up as much. But it kind of feels like we're not at that point anywhere near soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely not.
I mean,
But, like monthly fee, like even if like the monthly fee gives you like cool new features, the most recent like, real innovation, I guess, when it comes to the computer mouse, are like buttons on the side, or like little weights in the bottom that you can take out for like a smoother experience.
Spinny ball we used to have in like the 2000s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sucks that ball mouses are just like gone.
They still make them. They also make vertical mouses that are designed to like not fuck with your wrist up as much.
Yeah, you hold it like this.
Yeah, you hold it like that, kind of like basically like a shooter.
They basically just hold a mouse sideways, and you've got the experience.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's supposed to be good
it
for
seems
the
like
wrist, but
yeah, ergonomic and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, at one point, I want a trackball.
I do too.
Trackballs are cool.
I've got
moving the mouse.
for my
That's cool and all.
for my Mac. I've got a little trackpad.
Nice.
And it's just you touch on it, and you can zoom in.
That seems like it's. Well, I don't know.
It's good for some
Apple is
things.
usually okay with like their user interface stuff.
Yeah, I tell you what though, I fucking hate their keyboards because
Yeah.
this is their Magic keyboard. This is a $120 some odd keyboard. Look how thin this
Listen to
fucking thing is.
Look at that! Look at that! Listen to that!
It's
Click it.
terrible.
Yeah.
I love the click. I love the click. Click, 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 click. I love that
Have
shit.
the click.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very thin and it's not
These
nice.
are browns. They're good.
The only positive thing is it's got a touch button to log in with. That's kind of nice. I like that, but you can get that separately. You can buy just a touch a fingerprint scanner, and it does that.
So here's some more dystopia, but it only affects me and Bane.
Oh boy. Land of the free, home
Sec
of the
to load.
braves.
Every American social security number may have been stolen in a major hack, with over 2.7 billion records allegedly compromised from national public data. The stolen information includes social security numbers and physical addresses.
Can this,
God bless America.
So here's the question: Can I use this and say like, hey, this guy hacked like a few years ago, right? So that's why my credit score is a pile of shit. Can I make that excuse?
That must be
I hope
it.
so.
Yeah, that'll help.
Wow,
That's fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's been an increase in, like, cybersecurity shit happening. I mean, every other week there's, like, a new Mudahar video about the biggest leak that ever happened, the biggest hack, cybersecurity, terrorism, and now this is happening.
I think this might be because of the CrowdStrike stuff.
This is probably because of CrowdStrike stuff, honestly.
Well,
it's at least because of that fault.
This is a pretty uniquely bad one, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Like, possibly every single fucking American just can have their identity stolen now. That's cool. That's really good.
We're spiraling ever further into dismay and chaos.
Social insecurity, more like, ha 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 ha, there's your joke.
Welcome to Loud Equals Funny, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much funny there is, but there sure is.
There certainly is.
There's a lot of dystopia and hell. I'm being swallowed by a vortex of whiteness right now. You know.
How dare you be so white?
Twitter, it made me so white.
But,
Oh, yeah.
convicted child rapist who competed at Olympics breaks silence and weeps after getting booed throughout games. Good!
Yeah. I have no sympathy. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I heard something about this guy, right.
Yep.
Yeah, because everyone was mad about Iman Khalif, but then this guy, there's basically no, there's no internet outrage over him. Yeah. But Iman beats a woman who sucks at boxing, and then all of a sudden she's a guy. Ooh.
Oh yeah. She's
also,
suing them.
I'm not sure. Yeah, she is. She's suing I believe the IBA. There's like two boxing.
And a few others.
Well, they're Elon, J.K. Rowling, and I think Trump have been named in the lawsuit, and I'm not sure if they're like actually being sued.
Okay.
I haven't really looked into it to that extent. But what I have looked into, and I'm not sure if we've talked about this earlier or if we had to skip it, but I'll just reiterate it here, just because. But that study that showed that she had XY chromosomes, that was from the IBA, who has a Russian head, which that typically wouldn't be much of a problem, except this whole XY chromosome thing came out suspiciously right after she beat a Russian boxer. And she was perfectly fine beforehand.
Well, she also
really
looks
makes
like
you
a
think.
dude, so I mean that's part of the problem.
Well, I mean,
she has
yeah,
a
but
face
a lot of
frying
women.
pan, so that isn't helping her.
Most
now.
boxers in general have a face like a frying pan too.
True.
Yeah,
I mean,
she is a
it
boxer.
would be better to have a face like a frying pan than to be a child rapist.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this guy should,
Yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy too.
Yes. Fuck this guy in particular.
Speaking of child rapists, right.
Yes. Here's Dr. Disrespect. Vacation is just too good right now. We'll be back soon, champs. Have lots to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he became Lord. I am Lord. Yeah. And we have this beautiful tweet, this reply to him. Block me if you love kids.
Then
Where are the replies? Oh my god, where are the replies?
bravo, Elon. Bravo. Hit
God damn
refresh.
it.
Hit
Hang
refresh on it. Sometimes you have to. It's weird.
Yeah, if not, I can look at the quote tweets, because there are definitely some quote tweets.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elon.
Quote tweet.
Wow, that's really cool. And you gotta go all the way around, do all this shit.
Dr. Disrespect blocked you.
Oh, it happened.
Block me if you love kids.
Same person.
Soon you
So,
will be able to see the
confirmed.
responses to a tweet like that. That's gonna be great.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
I mean, hey.
So that's cool.
The question was
Dr.
answered.
Disrespect, famous horse.
I mean, he already kind of
And,
admitted to it, but now we got more of an admission. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Black Myth Wukong thing first, because the jizz thing is strange.
It's our last politic thing, yeah.
Yeah, the last politic thing and probably the last thing. So, Black Myth Wukong, no feminist propaganda, no COVID-19 discussion email is real from Forbes. So let's take a look at Forbes.
I really hope they're not one that requires it. Okay, so yeah,
a Google document attached to the email, which is basically people getting codes from the Black Myth Wukong developers.
Yeah.
They got this Google document.
This is
in their
probably to
email.
Influencers, like other YouTubers and Twitch streamers and
So
shit.
let's go through the list of their do's and don'ts. Do's: enjoy the game. No complaints.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's all the do's.
Solid, yeah.
No complaints. Don'ts: do not insult other influencers or players. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do not use any offensive language / humor. It's a bit restrictive, but whatever, it's fine. Do not include politics, violence, nudity, feminist propaganda, fetishization and other content that indicates negative discourse, which I get that. That's very fair. Why specify feminist propaganda? That's strange.
We're all gamer gators, and we remember an era where they would reveal a new game, and half of the responses to it would be some dumbass clickbait shit about feminism or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but we're not really in that world.
The thing
anymore.
is, this is also not. Well, this also wasn't sent to like games journalists. This is only sent to like Twitch streamers and YouTubers and shit.
Yeah, and then, so for the most part, that's fine. Whatever. You know, you don't want politics included in your games. Whatever, fine.
Yeah.
Do not use trigger words such as quarantine, isolation, or COVID-19.
Well, I mean,
kind of weird. Kind of weird to specify that.
Oh,
See, the only thing
they're a Chinese developer.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is they're a Chinese developer.
Yeah, I see that in the next one there, too.
And then, yeah, the next one. Do not discuss content related to China's game industry policies, opinions, news, etc. That's just downright censorious. Cool.
It's a little odd, because, like, what if...
And that's the thing.
Even if it's a positive comment, like, this is a Chinese developer, but, like...
Even if they... It just baffles me. Because if they didn't include those last two, people probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, why would you talk about COVID or, you know, China
well, if you're like a
in a game review?
You might bring some correlation between those, and I guess...
Yeah. Well, yeah, but, you know, he
wasn't this like an email from a while ago or something?
No, this is recent because Black Myth Wukong is like either it just came out or it's coming out.
It's coming out in like the next couple weeks.
There might be a reason for Chinese developers to have an opinion about, you know, COVID that is different, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. Typically, you wouldn't bring that up in a game review.
Well, especially for this.
Well, you might bring up like it had a rocky dev cycle during COVID or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a world event.
Maybe
it's a world event that stuff kind of shapes itself around that. So like it comes up.
Yeah, but then like specifying to not use that, it's so strange.
Yeah. The feminist propaganda thing I can at least see because again, like there was at least an era where that was a problem, but I don't see why you would need to specify that here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, all that stuff from back in the day kind of would fall under politics.
Basically.
Probably.
Even the China stuff would fall under politics.
Well,
like
that's super politics.
It's very strange. That's just so strange.
It is pretty odd. And then,
do we have anything else before we finish up with the silliest goddamn story?
Yeah, we gotta talk about this. I don't got anything else really.
Yeah, no.
I'm also kind of tired, admittedly.
I'm gonna prep this for next episode.
Ooh, okay.
Because I like this format. It's pretty cool, and it saves my CPU. It hasn't like I can hear my PC kind of working in the background, but for the most part,
it hasn't exploded.
It hasn't gone like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to
save.
If it auto saves.
Okay, sweet. It doesn't auto save on my phone. That's why I'm a little concerned. So, Trump supporters are carrying around J.D. Vance jizz cups.
Yeah. This is a real thing.
This is real. J.D. Vance fucking...
It says full...
What is that?
You might need to tab it up into a... Oh, tab that one. No, go back and tab that one into a new tab. It says full family kit.
Oh. Full family kit. Well, look at that guy, huh?
He's gonna make your full family. That's what he's gonna do.
That's just straight up a jizz cup.
The cracked screen cover on my phone there. That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Wow. J.D. Vance jizz cups. Those are going to wind up in a landfill somewhere. Grandma loves it. She loves her jizz cup.
She drinks straight from it.
This is the Butters creamy goo from that one episode of South Park.
It is.
Butters creamy goo. Oh god,
what a strange situation. Why would you carry around jizz cups of a guy?
Even as a joke,
it's in his honor.
What's the joke?
It's a really dumb joke, but then if it's actually like, if he actually distributed this himself and it's actually his jizz, I don't know. I'm guessing not. I'm hoping
that much
not.
Jizz. There's a lot of jizz you'd have to put in a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of them.
He's also, I mean, like, he's not an old guy, but he's also not super young. I guarantee he's not.
Yeah, he's
like,
40.
He's not busting full loads there. Ain't no way.
What? Why? I don't get it. I don't get why. Why are these people holding jizz cups?
Because J.D. Vance wants to save the American family, and that means...
Oh, so he's like Elon Musk.
Yeah,
okay.
you're gonna come into this cup and,
I mean...
Is that gonna go into the woman, I guess, then?
I don't know.
No, normally, normally you don't do it in a cup, you just go inside,
Well,
so I don't...
yeah.
This ain't making a full family the normal way. I didn't know he was into IVF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so this is such strange behavior. I don't understand.
Yeah. There is a certain group of people where it's like, if Trump literally did jizz in a cup, I know people who would probably eat it.
Yeah, the bathwater drinkers of the Republican Party. You gotta love them.
They would either drink it or stick it up just like
Oh yeah.
Pull it up with a turkey baster and go to town.
Well, that's the more valuable option, really. Then you have a Trump
It is.
offspring.
It's kind of like how that one guy had like 600 babies.
Well, like he needs to do that before he dies. He needs to just have one final thing, be like, Trump brand offspring, Trump semen. Make your own Donald Trump baby. You can have a president too if you grow one yourself.
If he loses, he starts the Donald Trump orgy at Mar-a-Lago at his compound.
Yeah, get knocked up by a Trump.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I'll be first in line. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. One of his coked out sons is gonna be
there was this fucking there was this like social media orgy that I think an OnlyFans star had open signups for, and there was somebody who logged all of the data for that. I want to be that guy for the Trump orgy.
Yeah, you gotta get
just like as people walk in, okay, how old are you? Okay, what's your political affiliation? Okay, how would you rate Donald Trump out of 10? All right, 11.
Are you happy with the parking here?
Yes. Are you letting him bust inside or out?
Yeah, and then afterwards, it's like, okay, so you said you were gonna let him bust inside. Does that still remain true? It does. Okay, that's good. Okay, excellent. All right, well, have a nice day.
Yeah. Little survey for the Trump orgy. That's great.
Here's a $20 gift card to Outback Steakhouse. There you go. Have a good day.
I don't got the money for that. Trump's gonna have to provide that.
But yeah, that's put it in his bill. He has to pay for that. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please support us.
He also has to pay me.
Loud equals funny on Patreon, so that we can pay people for their time in helping us save America with the Trump orgy survey statistics.
We need the statistics for this survey. We need to know how many sperms there are. We have to count them granularly. That's just expensive.
Yeah,
we gotta analyze the sperms with a team of cheerleaders. It's very important.
There's two of us in office chairs sitting across the whiteboard. All right, not busted. And tally mark.
One of us has just fucking binoculars, just oh, that's not right now. Right now.
We have a multi-camera setup. We're switching through.
We've got to scour the footage afterwards.
Camera 6. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a fucking Big Brother edited. There's interviews in between.
Fish Tank Live, but it's Mar-a-Lago with the Trump orgy. Hell yeah.
You'd
make a
Kanye
shit ton of
on
money
nitrous there, just with a mask.
Yeah, there he is.
Just dancing in the corner or something.
Oh yeah, he's not even fucking. He's just high as shit.
He's got the nitrous mask inside the Golden Freddy outfit that he's also wearing, like a fursuit.
He's also got glow
Milo
sticks.
bought it for him. He doesn't understand the reference. He just wears it.
He would totally.
He thinks it's a reference to graduation or something.
God, yeah.
Whichever album cover he had with the mascot costume. He thinks it's a reference to that.
He would totally be into being a furry if he actually knew what it was being like. He would love that shit.
Yeah.
I honestly, I could also see him going full Christian and getting believing in CPUs and heart medallions. We didn't even talk about the Christian wrestling.
Oh yeah,
we'll talk about next time.
New footage of that.
No, we'll watch that next time.
I'm gonna be watching it on stream pretty soon, so I'm looking
we'll talk about it after at least.
Yeah.
Because
it's crazy. That's about it for me.
That's all I got.
For me too. Yep.
I had way too much. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Hopefully, it's 2 weeks of build up.
yeah,
To be fair,
we've been edging. We've been edging, and we finally busted, folks.
We have.
Aren't you happy?
We've been edging.
I'm gonna come.
We've been edging to norm.
Oh, God, I can't wait till that finally comes out. All right.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun.
With that, folks, episode 57.
I'm tired.
Check out Patreon. We got a new series there, second screenings. 4 episodes are out now.
We finally
you can watch them in a
watched a
very early
good
state.
movie.
Yes, finally a really good one.
Yeah.
We watched.
Oh shit!
Kung Fu Hustle.
Yes.
Very good movie.
Good.
I enjoyed
a
it.
fantastic movie. Oh, you got the widescreen version. You know,
Movie.
I actually have the DVD, but it's the full frame version, so it's the 4x3.
And then the rest of the
yeah,
stuff
back when we made
we've
4x3
seen,
films.
Everything else made me want to kill myself. Alright, check out second screenings for more great, terrible movies that'll make you also want to kill yourself.
That's true.
And also
Thankfully, at
maybe
least you don't have to
Postal.
watch them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you don't have to, but
look,
the option is there if you are so inclined.
You can
If you really want to watch Cocaine Bear, we have a link.
Yeah.
I don't recommend that one very much.
Neither do I. I rated it. Well, I'm not going to spoil what I rated for it.
You have to watch the show. But with that, again, this has been episode 57 of Loud Equals Funny. Can you believe it, folks?
57. That's
57.
insane.
We've beaten the odds for podcasters, motherfucker.
Yeah, we've gone weekly for over a year now.
Yeah.
Although we've skipped a few
A
weeks,
couple
so
weeks
we're way
off and
over
on.
a year now.
Well, I
We're
guess
gonna
we
skip
are
Christmas
over a
this year, probably.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be breaks, but we're also doing side series and everything. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
beautiful.
we got to finish up that music.
Yes.
The music stuff with Caddy.
Yes. Yeah, we really should.
He has a new video out. Go watch that.
Yes,
It was
it's
great.
really good. I watched it while drinking, and it's really fun.
I gotta watch it again
Hell yeah.
because I was like half asleep, but it was a good one. It was a good one.
Oh yeah, Crash Bash.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
All right.
Penis.
Thank you, everybody.
Penis.